Everybody's present.
Somehow.
So. Oh, wait, hang on. Almost forgot. Let's get some mood music going.
Mood music.
So.
I refuse to relax.
Where we last left off, the group had decided to visit North Kalagia as the next destination. And on their way into the continent, they were rather rudely interrupted by a Draco Lich. You kind of are. You were rather rudely interrupted by a Draco Lich who explained to you that he had built a cult for himself in order to preserve his life forever, and therefore his knowledge and wisdom forever, but things went bad real quick. Following which he turned to the worm to end his existence. But instead, the worm has decided to take over his cult and extend his life indefinitely in order to keep the cult going. At least until all life on this planet dies, of course. But with that being said, you knew of the cult, but you didn't know exactly where it was. So you went on to a town called, where did I write that? Fennock.
That's right.
And a fellow named Reese, the map maker, whom Harvey had heard of but not met in person, thanks to his unfortunate being found out. But you were able to go there without any issue, talk with the guy, get a map of North Kalagia, which I have provided in the journal tab. And as such, he explained to you that in the south there's a great empire along with its tributaries. Those are the darker, smaller areas. And recently it has been attacking and, burning and looting its own tributaries for a reason that supposedly out of provocation. But Reese isn't so sure about that, especially since it keeps happening. And the Eastern Empire is also facing trouble. The last year, a great famine took place, and people are blaming the central government, and the local governors are beginning to hoard weapons and money and mercenaries in preparation for what is doubtlessly going to be another civil war. In the West, chaos generally reigns, but usually there's one Kagan in order that keeps the other nomadic tribes in line. Right now, there happens to be 3 of them. And the 3 seem to be preparing to go to war with each other to determine who should be the true Kagan. And that's probably going to be fairly bloody and destructive. In the north, there's not much going on in general. Most of that is just empty wastelands and mountains. And in the islands, there has been a civil war going on for several decades now. Supposedly there is an emperor that all of the participants bow to, but they seem to be fighting each other anyway in order to determine who among them should rule in the emperor's name. On hearing about all of this, you all decided to... Well, on hearing all of this, Silky suggested that you tackle the problem in one of 2 ways: speed or stealth. You decided on speed.
No, we figured because it means a lot of destruction, and Lily's really good at destruction.
But stealth is my forte. How dare you?
You would have been outvoted anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking cowards.
I mean, I was fine with it either way, but, you know.
I voted speed. Aurelia voted speed. Grenache was like, whatever. So that was basically another vote for speed.
I mean, it was an abstain at best.
Yeah, it was abstaining. It's not another vote, actually.
Either way,
Yeah.
you still would have been outvoted.
Cowards.
But as such, you decided to head with all speed towards the capital of the Southern Empire, Pokmal. You're not quite sure how the cult is influencing the state of politics down here, but if it's happening anywhere, it's happening there. As such, you are flying over the jagged mountains of this southern part of the continent. And Lake happens to be the one in the driver's seat at the moment.
My ship. I don't care what Aurelia
It's
says.
not actually your ship.
But at that moment, Silky comes down into the helm room, sort of pats you on the shoulder and says, "So I said that we need as much speed as possible. Is this as fast as your ship can go?"
I don't know. Is it? Am I just limiting myself in thinking that this is as fast as ship can go? I try to see if the ship can go faster.
Well, once you reach altitude, it maintains a fairly steady speed. By pumping extra magic into it, you extend your control over its movement, but not the amount of speed it's able to build.
I mean, it looks like, yes, this is as fast as it can go. I'm sorry.
So is Bobbin talking?
Yeah,
Why can I not hear Bobbin through Discord even?
I don't know.
I've been talking.
What the fuck? Okay, okay. Well, sorry. Keep going then. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just didn't hear any of that.
It's
So
fine. Your girlfriend is just coming down here and coming to the helm when I'm at it and asking, "Is
no,
this
I
as
heard
fast as
that
it can
part.
go?" Oh,
And then you were like, I don't know, can it go faster? And then there was dead silence. And then I was like, is
oh,
Bobbin
okay.
talking?
Anyway, no, yeah, this looks like this is as fast as it can go.
Well, it can go faster, actually.
What do you
And
mean?
At this point, Harvey, apparently having overheard your conversation, has stepped forward into the room with you. Well, if you keep going up, then the ship gets faster the further away it is from the surface.
Wait, it can go higher up than this? How high up can it go? I've been wondering this. How high up can this thing go? I go up higher.
Just for reference, Lauren has warned you against going any higher than you generally cruise at,
Okay.
because after that the atmosphere gets rare and thin. It becomes hard to breathe.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder why Harvey doesn't
and
think that's a problem.
And yeah, he's experienced, and all of you have experienced this before when you climb the mountains. So you're familiar with what
yeah.
he's talking about.
I'm
It's
just
like,
saying, if
okay.
you fuck up, there will be hell to pay.
I look at Harvey and go, Harvey, some of us need to, put air into our lungs.
Yeah, so that's not the problem. You're in a spell jammer.
The fuck is a spell jammer? Harvey? Explain?
This.
Lake looks at the camera.
So, like, if I go higher, we'll still be able to breathe?
Well, yes, a ship like this creates a pocket of air around itself so that it can maintain its breathable air even when you go up into the vacuum of space.
This can go all the way up. I'm super excited about I go up. I keep going up. I'm going to freak everybody out by how up I go.
Yes,
You are
meanwhile-
going to have your head slammed into that those controls.
Meanwhile, who's up on deck?
Really, wait, where was Silky? She was below deck, right? Talking
Below
to
that,
Lake?
yeah.
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 Okay, Aurelia is with
sort of,
her.
slipped off to talk with Lake.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
Well,
You have no reason to be below deck, so yeah, this.
What do I roll to stomp down those fucking and smash Lake's face into the fucking controls?
well, first you as the ship keeps going up, you get a sense of vertigo, a bit of pressure forcing you down a bit as you accelerate.
Okay, so that's Constitution I'm taking.
It's not strong enough to actually roll anything, unless you want to determine the strength of your reaction. You're not going to take any sort of penalty either way.
I just want to know how sick I get. I mean, there's flight
What?
and then there's whatever this is. So here goes. Yeah, you just made Grunash vomit profusely.
You know what? So you don't feel so bad, I'll roll with you.
At least you're
Natural
on
20.
deck.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Just the ocean's fucking bad enough. Last thing I need is the sea of stars.
All right, you continue going up. The sky seems to be getting eerily dark, and
Please tell me Lorem comes down and starts screaming at me like, what are you doing?
well, before Lorem can, Lily staggers her way down the ladder, hits the wall a couple of times as she. Well, let's just illustrate this.
Get Lorem out of the fuck out of my seat. This is my seat.
As Lily makes her way up the hallway, hits a couple of walls on the way up, so it's quite clear that she's coming. She somehow seems a little greener than usual.
Lily, this is awesome. We're going to space,
What are you
Lily.
doing?
We're going to space. We can go to space in this thing.
Nobody asked for this. Nobody needed this. Nobody wanted this other than you.
I needed this. I wanted this. This is so awesome.
Actually, it'll get us to our destination faster.
Yeah, that
If you
too.
just keep moving a little bit at this height, we'll get there in about an hour. Well, two, if we want to get back down to the ground before anyone spots us.
Hey, Lily. You want to tell Lorem that he's an idiot and we could have been going this fast the entire time?
Hey, Silky. I'm not doing amazing at the moment, so could you punch Lake upside the back of the fucking head for me?
So he shrugs, gives Lake a look of, sorry, but I kind of have to do this. And just gives him
Roll
a good smack.
the attack.
head.
Roll the attack. I have a fucking 19 AC. I might not even feel it.
Oh,
All right. Well,
No,
this is not intended to do damage.
I know.
But let's just find out. Let's see. Base strength, no modifier.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't even feel it. She hurts her hand.
I
You
don't
weren't
think that's how
supposed to
that
get
works.
hurt.
Yeah, it's not trying to do damage, so.
I know.
Right.
I'm just
And
saying.
she's wearing a gauntlet anyway.
True. Okay.
If I wanted to hurt you, I would have shot you.
My head doesn't even move. She just like smacks my head. It's like it just stays still.
Wow, and Silky is also allowed to punch my party members. Just, is there anything she can't do? Just amazing.
Disappoint you.
Control my vomit, and I'm still on above
She
deck.
could probably disappoint me if she really tried, and I would be very impressed.
But yes, at this point, Lorem stumbles in and goes, "Oh gods, I can't breathe." Yeah.
Lorem,
Yeah, okay,
we
so
have an
maybe-
air pocket.
Maybe we can all
Inhale.
agree that next time we do that,
Exhale.
you know, maybe the person at the helm should give some warning about it, just so people.
Nah,
don't get
this was
freaked out.
funnier.
All right.
I will hurt you. I will
dickhead.
remember this.
Can you actually see Grunash just not taking this at all?
Nobody can see Grenache. We're all below deck now. You're the only one above deck.
Well, actually, the hired hands are still.
I
on
mean,
deck.
the hired hands, sure. How are the hired hands reacting?
Well, they're actually sea dogs, so they're fine.
Okay.
But they are comforting Grunash. They see this all the time.
Yes, they see the
They're
vacuum of space all the time.
Just gently rubbing Grenash's back.
It'll be fine once it's all out there. Come on.
Anyway, let's go. Lorem, inhale, exhale. We have an air pocket. You're fine. It's all in your head. Get it together, you big baby.
He does
Just
not
remember,
get it
like-
together.
I'll remember this.
But yeah, but one of you is able to just sort of lead Lorem onto one of the cots, so he can work through his
no,
panic
that's-
attack.
Those aren't cots. That's Aurelia's converted room.
I'm just gonna take him into
Other one
Lake's
is
room,
cots.
whichever one is that. I
The
forget.
smallest
which
one. This one.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Bring Lorem. I'll escort Lorem into Lake's room. And lay him down on Lake's bed. So Lake no longer has a bed.
They don't use it most of the time
Lake's
anyway.
Probably gonna be at the.
'Cause I
Doesn't
doubt Lake
not
would want to
sleep ever
spoon
anymore?
Lorem.
Like what?
Yeah, that is true. You don't even need a room.
Sleep in the storage closet. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, not sleep. It can like sit around in the storage closet.
But Lake still has a use for privacy. But
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the storage closet is for.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not Bender, okay?
You basically are.
It's not that small.
Your life choices are about as good as is.
No, because Bender at least has fun.
Wow.
You're saying that I don't have fun.
I'm saying Lake doesn't know how to have fun.
That is all Lake does is have fun. Lake has basically no responsibilities outside saving the world, which they find fun. Thank you.
well, just to get a bit back on track.
Yes.
So, do you take Harvey's advice and bring the ship down about an hour's travel away from Pokemon?
Yes.
So that no one will notice that your ship just descended straight out of the sky.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, they have flying ships here, but they probably don't have flying in space ships here.
Yeah.
Also flying ships of a different variety.
Yes.
And so, after just a couple of hours, and really the sun is just only starting to set as you reach your destination. You'd expected this to take several days, as usual, to cover that kind of distance. So you have, in fact, discovered a much, much faster way of traveling. And Harvey assures you that to continue going up and then back down, you could travel to the other side of the globe in a single day.
Wait, how was this not mentioned before?
Well, Harvey was not with you when you got the ship, seeing as he's an Illithid and you got it from Githzerai.
Yeah.
Yeah, this didn't exactly come with an owner's manual.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Githzerai
I mean-
told you nothing aside from sit there, spend magic, get movement. And Lorem basically thought that there wasn't an air pocket, so he brought the shit up to a certain height.
So what you're
as
saying?
the ceiling.
So what you're saying is this is all Lorum's fault, like much like everything else.
I mean, Norm had no way of knowing.
Yeah,
This is all Lorum's fault.
None of you experimented.
No, it's Harvey's fault, actually.
He thought you knew. He thought you were doing this on purpose.
It's just a giant comedy of errors.
Space predators or something.
We're going slow on purpose as a joke.
Just a giant comedy of errors this dumb fucking boat has been.
I love this comedy of errors. It's my favorite comedy of errors. Anyway, yes. Down about an hour before we get to the place.
All right. So when you arrive, you... Oh, hang on. Let me turn off the grid.
I was about to say, it's oddly grid section city.
You find a city that is just as vertical as the landscape that surrounds it. While there is a wide river that almost surrounds the town. The on itself, walls upon walls, levels of city, one after another, until finally you see what can only be the Imperial Palace, towering over the entire rest of the city.
Wait, are you saying there's walls separating the different parts of the city?
As shown on the illustration, yes.
Oh my god, are we in Bossing Say?
No, shut up.
It's a bit more like Gondor, actually.
I hate all of you.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but I have other reasons to hate
correct
you.
me if I'm
This
wrong,
is
but this
true.
place is associated with the element of... Right, Bobbin?
It's the element of wood.
Oh, this is wood? Fuck,
Yeah,
okay, I
this
thought
is
this
wood.
was the other one Earth? Which one was Earth? No, there's no Earth, is there? Is there?
China is Earth. There's no air.
Oh, yes, there's no air. Okay,
Yeah.
but there is... China.
There's-
Oh, I forgot we were in the southern one and not in China. Okay, never mind.
Yes. You're in
Okay,
Yep. the Empire of Siam.
we're in Thailand. Okay. I get it now. All right.
But yes, and much like the illustration, you see that surrounding this city are massive stone archways that appear to be natural in construction and yet cannot possibly be so. They're dripping with ivy, small bushes.
Looks like some magic bullshit if ever I saw it.
Yeah, that's some magic bullshit right there.
Yep. And much like before, as you follow the other flying ships in towards their destinations, you are directed to land on the river and then sail your ship towards one of the docks down by the riverside. And since you weren't here last time, Torpo, you had to hide the giant dragon skull in your portable hole.
It's fine, I love this skull.
Because
Yeah, they wouldn't take kindly to seeing that.
no,
And I'm keeping it anyway. It's always with me.
although if you did want to get rid of it for the time being so that it's not any trouble, you could use teleport to move it safely to Aurelia's private chambers.
That is true.
No.
All right. Well, I'll leave it up to you. I mean, I don't know. It's probably some servants who would go in there from time to time just to dust the place, and they might get freaked out by a giant dragon skull. So
That would be
but
funny. That would be a thing Lake would do.
But they definitely wouldn't touch
get
it.
freaked out by a
so-
giant dragon skull.
No, put it in their room so that way the help would get freaked out by a giant dragon skull. It would be hilarious.
Yeah, fair, I suppose.
I love
All
that
right.
giant dragon skull. It's a good luck charm.
Okay. Well, in any case, if we can travel between like here and Vienna in like a day or two, though, that kind of changes the game.
Yeah.
That means my whole spice importing thing. Is this Bobin's way of getting around my spice importation plans? He's going to make it, or does it make my spice importation plans more convenient? Because no one else has a ship like this. These guys have airships, but they don't do the air bubble thing, I don't think.
I don't think it matters.
Okay, guys, look, this game is not about defeating the world-ending threat. It's about spices.
It's
Okay.
about smuggling spices.
Well, you might want to
not smuggling.
still use the
It's
teleportation
perfectly
thing, because Lake is 100% stealing this ship when they're done with their business in Okar.
Oh, that's not gonna happen for a long time,
that's
though.
not going to be for
Hey, guess-
literally
Guess
decades.
who lives for hundreds of years?
The point
Oh.
stands.
Yeah.
I live for 60.
Anyway,
Granted, I'm a magic goblin, so that could change.
Right, so as Aurelia is just sort of rubbing her hands with glee, thinking of all the spice.
no, what
importing she could be
Aurelia is doing is keeping her eyes out for anything that looks valuable here that like she could potentially import, because she is starting to think about this. Ever since she had that delicious but frightening meal, she's been thinking about the spicy possibilities.
Roll perception.
For like porcelain, or I don't know. Do we have maybe we have like porcelain? Maybe they don't have better porcelain than us or anything. But you know, anything like that.
Roll perception.
And I am rolling perception. So I just had to open the character sheet. Okay,
Alright.
that's not bad.
You follow your nose to what turns out to be the local food district. It's fairly close to the docks.
Oh,
Sailors are
shit,
always
more
hungry.
spice,
All right,
more spicy food.
More spicy
whatever.
food.
Let's do it. Really eat something. Can she handle it?
All right. Well, this time she sees a sort of an open space restaurant. The proprietor is behind this big counter and seems to be serving out large bowls to customers who are sitting in the pleasant shade of the rest of the restaurant area and enjoying the breeze that the open walls provide. The bowls seem to be about as big around as your head, full of chicken broth and noodles and a whole bunch of vegetables on top of that.
Okay.
Slices of meat.
Let's eat. Let's fucking chow down.
Eat, yeah.
And, well, this time there's actually this sort of row of condiments at the end of the table, the counter, I mean. It seems that the soup is intentionally underspiced, and you're allowed to add to it as you see fit to taste.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
But none of you know what the tastes are.
Well, time to experiment.
Yeah, that's what I guess those constitution checks are for.
I'll take what the other two don't take.
So, let me put it to you like this. Roll perception.
Oh, that's what I'm really good at.
So I'm
And
very bad.
Then
at.
roll Constitution minus your result. That's your DC.
That is technically a 22 because I have that thing.
All right, so yeah,
Okay.
neither Lake nor Aurelia need to roll Constitution because you get a good sniff of each of the vials and pour in what smells nice, and you enjoy a nice bowl of soup. Lily,
Perfect.
roll Constitution versus 13. Lily,
I think
you added too much of the red stuff, but you can take it.
it's great. I fucking love it.
It's so good, right? Last time these... Well, okay, to be fair, Grenache had an actual allergic reaction. Not gonna make fun of him. But the other two, they're big babies. They couldn't handle their spice. They could barely handle their spice.
We handled it just
I said
fine.
I changed it. I changed it to say barely. Thank you.
Okay, yes. We could barely handle it. That is correct.
All right, Grenache, do you want in on this?
I mean, I've already voted once today. I expect I'd avoid trying to do it again.
All right, so you can just eat it up plain. No Constitution check required. It's a bold-
Yeah, absolutely not risking it after whoever it was at the helm giving him a
What?
scaring of his life.
What? It was great.
It would be perfectly understandable if you punched Lake in the kidney. Nobody would fault you. Nobody. It's a victimless crime.
I'm pretty sure I'm the victim here.
Not with what you pulled.
So Silky also manages to spice her meal to perfection.
I really helped her.
Actually, you both rolled the exact same amount.
Please stop.
Well, we helped each other then.
Oh my god, didn't you also get the same exact fucking Constitution check the last time
Yes.
we ate that thing? You two need to stop this. It is sickening.
Sorry, we just, we like to roll the same way, as it were.
Just gonna slowly start hatching a plan to push the two of them apart. Everyone on the ship is in on it.
That's how Lily got murdered.
Well, after you enjoy a nice big bowl of pho, Silky closes her eyes, concentrates inward for a bit, about a minute, and when she opens them, she says, "There are two dragons in the city right now. One is to the north, I believe further up from here. And the other one is down by the docks, a bit to the southeast. Not too far, actually."
Go visit the cool dock friend.
I want to talk to the not water one.
Why don't we don't know anything about either of them, so we should probably just go to whichever one is closest.
It's just the docks one.
But I don't like the water.
You don't even have to go anywhere near the water,
The
Lily.
dragon is probably not in the water. That seems unlikely. that
I
the dragon
don't
would be
trust
in the
anything
water.
that affiliates with the water.
I mean, do you affiliate with the water? You were at the docks a minute ago.
Look, I'm just saying. I don't trust it.
You don't have to trust it.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. I guess we can go to the other one. It doesn't really matter much.
This is the river, by the way. Not the ocean, just in case
Okay.
that matters.
Okay, I'll concede this point.
Let's just go to the closer one at the docks, because...
He's just lucky he's a river dragon.
Well, I mean, none of these are river dragons, right? They're this is an East Asian inspired place, but we're still using like D&D dragons, which are, at least in appearance and stuff, like pretty Western dragons.
They can still like to swim.
Well, yeah, they can like to. So can humans. It doesn't make you a river human if you like to swim.
Isn't that basically what mer people are?
No, they're a separate race. Anyway, all right, let's just go find the dragon.
Well,
But like casually, scope him out, or her. Scope out the dragon first. Before
I
we...
like the idea of imagining Aurelia trying for the first time in her life to be casual.
That is, Aurelia is casual all the time.
Uh-huh.
She's so casual you don't even notice how casual she's being.
Ah, I see.
Okay, well,
as it turns out, when Silky said that the other dragon was close by, she meant really close by, because you don't actually have to leave the sort of eatery district that you're in. It's just that a bit closer to the docks end of it. And there's this other open air building. It's got a good view of the river behind it, the busy docks stretching out to either side. And this one appears to serve a different kind of repast. More of the liquor than the food.
Perfect. It's a dragon bartender.
It's a
What
lot.
better way
Yeah.
to get stories? To
And
share stories.
Yeah.
it is a bit hard to pick out, though. The basic construction of the building is pretty much the same. It's just that the person behind the counter is handing out a lot of drinks, cups, and vials, rather than big bowls of soup. And
Man, what a shame.
all of you can roll perception, and then Silky is just going to lean against one of the posts and then concentrate again to get an exact reading on which of these could be the dragon.
Perception, yeah.
I got a 30.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. We're rolling perception?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's do this for laughs.
I mean, if necessary or really, they can always just use true seeing.
Why did I roll 7 again?
Well, Grunash and Lake definitely get a good feel for the patrons here. Most of them look like they belong. They look like sailors or dock workers on a break, trying to get as drunk as possible, as fast as possible. It's still the middle of the day, so obviously these are people who don't have to work today. The bartender seems fairly pleasant, fairly happy, welcoming to guests. He waves at you, gives you sort of a puzzled look when you don't actually come in, but shrugs and starts answering orders again. And there is one guy towards the back, though. He's looks a bit old, a bit gray, big beard, unkempt, and big folds over the eyes that conceal his expression, but from the way he's staring at his cup, there doesn't seem to be much else going on in his life right now.
I wonder if this is a sad dragon or just a dragon who's pretending to be sad for the purposes of acquiring information.
Who knows?
And after another minute, Silky points towards the old man with a big unkempt beard and says, "That one, I'm sure of it."
All right.
All right.
I'll walk up to
So
him.
hold on. Do we want to talk about how to make the approach here, quickly?
Just, casually approach dragon.
Yeah. Okay. But do we want to try to hide the fact that we know that he's a dragon, or are we comfortable, sort of tipping our hand a little?
Look, you guys don't like stealth, so just go up front and mention he's a dragon.
Quite like stealth.
You clearly don't. We've been over that.
So, but do you guys have any thoughts on which approach would be better?
I mean,
don't think
I
it mattered.
think he might be impressed if we suss out that he's a dragon. As long as we don't, openly point it out.
Hi, Mr. Dragon!
As long as we don't go, "Hey, Mr. Dragon, how are you doing your dragon things, dragon?" No. Let's just
Right.
go up to him and be like, "Hey, it's cool to meet you, Mr. Dragon Man."
Slides into your DMs. Hey, Mr. Dragon Man.
Sure. All right. Well, it sounded like you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So,
So
go for it then.
yeah, I'll go up to him and
Aurelia will accompany you just in case you fuck it up, though.
But yeah,
I mean-
to be
What?
fair, I do have plus 10 in persuasion and deception, so it's fine.
Lily needs to see this anyway.
So we'll go up to him and be like, So, what's got you so down?
Slowly looks up at you. Slowly looks back down. Takes another swig.
Yeah, it's not really an answer.
It's not, no.
Huh.
Huh. I mean, I will look at Aurelia now. It's like,
Well, I'm out of ideas. I said one thing and I didn't get the response I was expecting. I'm out.
I was expecting any response, not no response. You're better at this. Go for
Hey,
it.
Mr. Sad Dragon, what's got you down?
Aurelia will sit down and she'll just be, can we buy you a drink, or is now a bad time?
If you want to spend your money on me, you go right ahead.
All right. Well, Aurelia, I don't know if everyone else followed as well, but Aurelia will order a round of drinks.
I mean, I'm here, so yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just have water.
The closest thing to wine that they have.
Aurelia's just gonna order whatever this guy's having. It may be something horrific that like burns her throat or something, but you know, it's all about
Absinthe.
establishing rapport.
Well, it actually does taste a bit like wine, just the flavors are all weird.
Oh my fucking
But
god.
it's about that strong.
So we were hoping to have a chat with you if you were amenable to such, but well, it seems like perhaps you're not interested in company at the moment.
Would you go away if I said nothing?
You clearly don't know her, because the answer is no.
Well, we don't.
Then fine. Last month, my daughter died.
Oh.
How old was she?
Only a few hundred.
I wouldn't know what that's like personally.
Well, I see that you're not trying to hide that you're a dragon, then.
The fuck does it matter?
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't matter to us.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
How did she go, anyway?
It was finally her time to go see the world. The world bit back. It does that sometimes.
Yeah, don't I fucking know.
Yeah.
But when it's your daughter, then it's a bit different than when it's a friend or a parent.
No, I getcha. It's fucking rough with family.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always rough with family, but like I can't even imagine.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe we should go see the other guy. Like, on the one hand, I don't want to be like, okay, well, that sucks. We're out.
That sucks. Bye.
On the other hand, I now feel very uncomfortable trying to like get a favor out of this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if
Do we know what happened?
make you feel better. Can I roll insight to see if I can figure out if there's literally anything we could do to make him feel better? I'm not even trying to like advance our plan at this point. I just feel bad for the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, Lily's just gonna go to pat him on the back.
Well, go ahead and roll insight, yeah.
Yes, I'm actually gonna do the same.
Oh, fuck.
And
Yeah, you know what?
You know what? I'll roll insight, because this will go well.
did better than I did.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, none of you really need to roll that highly to realize that, aside from saying sorry for your loss and goodbye, the longer you stay with him, the more upset this dragon's probably going to be.
All right. I am,
right.
however, going to leave a couple of coins for another drink for him, and then I will head off.
All right. Yeah, Aurelia will give her sincere apologies again. And
I am gonna hug him as best I can and pat him
leave.
on the
Oh
back.
God, don't just hug people you don't know. That's not appropriate.
No, it's a reassuring hug.
Oh boy. Okay, Aurelia
Okay.
leaves before Lily gets eaten by the dragon.
Yeah, same.
Well, luckily for Lily, the dragon is still fairly unresponsive. And as such, nothing happens.
All right. Well, okay. Turns out Lily was right. We should have gone to the other dragon. Let's go.
I fucking told you!
This is not what you predicted. You said he was going to be in
No!
the water,
But I stand by what I said!
but instead he was in the wine.
To be fair, he is drowning himself one way or another.
Fucking told you we should have gone for the other one.
All right. Well, tracking down the other one does take quite a bit longer. Silky is fairly confident about finding her way through the rather maze-like roads and staircases that connect the city together. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to keep your bearings, and as she concentrates to sense dragon presences, she notices fairly early on that this other dragon is on the move.
Fair.
And so have to keep updating and tracking down where he is exactly, even once you've reached the correct level of the city.
Okay.
And you do notice that the buildings, as you get higher, tend to get more expensive. More of the wealthy people living up on the hill rather than down by the docks. You also
Makes
see a few elevator conveyances here and there that connect the different levels and allow heavy goods to make the vertical ascent. But for the most part, they are not actually meant for people to ride on. They are actively just for cargo and for carriages or for wagons that are going up and down.
Fair enough. I'm very interested in the fashion of the wealthy people here as well. But you don't have to describe that right now. We've already spent a lot of time on that stuff. I'm just throwing out there that Aurelia is interested in that. All right. So do we eventually pin down the location of the dragon?
Just 3 words. Elaborate head ornamentation.
I love elaborate head ornamentation. It really does have a lot of hair, so
This is
God,
pull it off.
extremely ostentatious.
just incredible hats, too.
Yeah.
I've seen better.
But when you finally manage to get in sight of the person that Silky is tracking, this person is rather conspicuously underdressed for the layer he's on. The robes are more grayish. Parts of it seem to be undyed or else dyed with road mud. But well, aside from the unkempt robe, the appearance, the skin, the hair is immaculate, fully combed, completely straight, and of course, stark white. The hair. The skin is actually a bit
Okay.
dark.
And sorry, you said this was a man?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's he doing at the moment?
Walking through the city. Seems to be sightseeing, keeps looking from side to side, sort of taking in the decoration and the appearance of the city around him, admiring the architecture.
All right. Aurelia is going to try an advanced maneuver here.
No,
Which
no.
I'm guessing will probably be a performance check, but she is going to try to be noticed without looking like she's paying any attention to this guy. Because Aurelia does kind of stand out here, as I think we all do.
It's not just kinda, so I'm going to give you advantage.
Okay.
I
Casually
wear a
misses
hood.
dragon.
I might not actually stand out, considering people cannot see my face most
I
of the
stand out like a
time. You
motherfucker.
do stand out like a motherfucker.
All right.
All right, well, he notices your little group of foreigners. That's for sure.
Mhm.
And he seems to pause and just sort of give you a sideways glance when he sees that at least some of you are looking back at him. I'm sort of curious what you
Dang it, guys.
intend to do next.
Too bad. I wave at him. I fucking wave at
I
him.
really
You cannot
feel
stop me. I'm waving him down.
away from the group a little bit to try to get him to notice her in particular. But okay, I guess these guys fucking blew it.
I'm fucking waving this man down.
All right, well, he responds by walking up to you.
Okay, Aurelia will turn and pretend that she's surprised to see this guy. She's committed to the fucking act, even if the rest of you are gonna ruin it.
Forgive this one. I point to Aurelia. She's just pretending that she didn't notice you earlier.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing this. I'm not just playing along since Lily blew it.
Yeah, we know
Sure.
you're a dragon, buddy. How you
You're
doing?
still eating your foe.
Well, little one, how did you go and suss that out?
Well, first off, look at your robes
We're-
up here.
By the way, you do not tell him. Aurelia will actually be pissed off if anyone tells him how we figured it out.
I'm just saying, he stands out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, he stands out pretty well.
Okay.
Well, at the moment, I look like one of the mendicant monks who are known to travel the land and are allowed to go anywhere. But then
Well,
I suppose you wouldn't have known that coming from Kara's Dak, as you must.
Yeah, you got in one.
Yep.
pretty much. Also magic, you know.
We've met more than a few dragons at this point.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you happen to remember any of their names?
there was
Sean.
Sean,
There was Sean. Yeah. Lake would say the full name perfectly.
There was Macaroni.
I can't.
No,
Don't
mention macaroni.
Don't mention
We established-
Macarena.
We established that none of us are going to mention him unless we're sure that it's a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah,
Um,
we met Sean.
Yeah, we met another one just now,
Shalsor-
but he was a little depressed, didn't really want to give us his name.
Yeah, that too. But like we met,
He
and then
lost
Lake
his
says
daughter.
this name perfectly.
Shanasaur Vendixalar.
Shonosaur Vendixar.
Yeah, I met him.
Ah, a bronze, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely person.
Quite the chatty fellow.
Yeah.
Good at parties, but I wouldn't invite him to a baptism.
You know what? I can see that. I
Yeah.
can 100% see
Yeah,
that.
actually, yeah.
At least you'd make it interesting.
True.
Wait, do dragons do baptisms? Wait, people do baptisms here?
This is the real revelation.
This is the world building that I've been craving. Do we do baptisms here?
Well, you're not quite sure what he means by that. Let's just say that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
So you might just
So
want
we don't do baptisms.
brush that off. And,
That's good.
get back to the topic.
Okay.
So again, there is the question of how honest we're going to be with this guy. We're obviously not going to say literally what we're trying to do, but
It's also not a good idea to bullshit a dragon.
Yeah. they can
yeah.
kinda see through
So I
that.
think we should be somewhat honest. You know, that we were
Forthcoming enough.
the only lies we should do are of omission.
So what is our end goal here anyway? I actually did not catch that.
So our goal here, okay, so we are pretty sure that the weird...
What? You cut out.
Oh no, we lost Visk.
What? Can you not hear me?
You cut out.
You cut out.
Oh, okay.
But we're pretty sure, like, the queen or somebody close to the queen is in on this cult that we're supposed to be destroying.
Is wormed up, as it were.
Yeah.
So, testing.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, it's Bobbin.
I was trying to say
I cannot hear Bobbin,
earlier-
so I need to refresh.
I was trying to say earlier, Grunash.
Yes.
Right. I was not getting through earlier as well, apparently.
I heard you say something about temper, and then people talked over you, so I guess that was everyone else not being able to hear you.
Yeah. So, you hear Temper whisper to you, "This one is not touched by the worm."
Okay, good. Wait, she didn't say that with the other dragon.
That's a good sign then.
Well, you didn't really have a chance to talk with the other dragon either.
Yeah, it's
That's
like- You
I
left
know,
that guy alone.
But yeah, and just for the record, none of the rest of you have this knowledge unless Grunash shares it.
That's fine.
Am I out of earshot of the dragon and other people?
No, you've all been sort of journeying up through the city together, and when he came over to you, he came over to the group. Aurelius, the one who just sort of wandered off for a bit, acting nonchalant, before hurrying back when Lily waved him over.
All right, but in terms of what we're going to tell him, we're not going to tell him yet, at least. I mean, maybe if he turns into a reliable ally, we could tell him about the worm and all that, and the cult and everything. But we can't trust him for sure just yet. So, but we can... I don't know if we should tell him about our plan about, like, ingratiating our dragon so that we end up, like, getting the clout to, like, meet the empress and
I mean, the answer is don't make it weird.
So, but we can say, oh, we wanted to, meet a dragon. We wanted to, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Dragons are known here for collecting information, for knowing a lot of stuff. We can explain that we wanted to find a dragon to, help us, find out more about this place, about this society, to, perhaps help us meet important people here. And we can, in terms of what we say our goal is, I mean, I don't want to lie too much, but we could say that for the moment we're trying to, find out about what's been happening in this place. We've heard that there's these wars happening, these invasions of the client states and all this, and we wanted to learn more about that, because that's basically
cause an international incident. Yes.
Yes.
Does that sound okay to everyone?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So Aurelia is going to basically say all that to the dragon, and I don't know if you want me to pull something for it.
Sorry, I just noticed something really weird on my PDF for the Monster Manual. So you want to be the good tourists and learn all about the true culture and world of the place that you're visiting.
Yeah, and also probably, help fix some problems if that's on the table.
I mean, I'm here for food too. Food's fucking good.
The food's really good here.
Well, it's nice to hear that. I don't make it myself, of course, but it's always nice to hear compliments of your homeland. Now, I myself am a visitor as well, further from the north, where the Silvers generally make their lairs. And as for learning about the culture around here, you may as well ask the people about themselves, rather than asking a visitor. I may have been around for many a year, and I may have learned a thing or two in that time, but there's no better source than to ask the person in question.
Yes. Well, it's less. I mean, the culture is something that, to a great extent, can only be experienced. I think, and we have done some of that. We have been trying the local food, which is quite excellent for the most part. A little spicy. But when
She
it comes
can't
to
handle
matters, when it comes to matters more to do with things like politics and matters of state and historical information, things of that nature, we felt that perhaps someone in your position would be better equipped to help us understand such things. Of course, there are many what is it? What would a general term be for like non-dragon? There many of the locals would know about those as well, but more those in positions of power and prestige who are less likely to immediately give their time and information to foreigners. Of course, if you know someone we'd be better off speaking to, that would that would also suffice. We don't wish to take up your time unnecessarily.
Well, I know many a fine fellow, but for the most part, they're just as humble as I am. Now, being what I am allowed just about anywhere in this fine place. But you don't learn much just from sitting in the halls of power. And it occurs to me that fellas equipped such as yourselves are more interested in current events than you are in ancient history.
They are sometimes related to each other in ways that are not obvious in the beginning, in my experience. But I suppose that's true. Yes.
So if you are interested in the halls of power, and if you are interested in current events, then I suppose you must be wondering what it is that's gotten into the Queen's head recently, or the Empress's head
Yeah.
recently, about those who pay her tribute.
Yeah, I suppose that is true. That is one thing we were concerned about.
That is a thing.
The answer is yes. No need to beat around the bush. Yes, we
Mhm.
are.
100%.
It would be good to have someone ask her that. I wouldn't know myself. As I said, I don't much truck with the places of power. Would you need me to get in there?
Yes,
Yeah,
Well,
that.
That could potentially be helpful. Yes.
it'd be incredibly helpful, actually.
In that case, I'd be responsible for whatever it is that you do up there. So do me the kindness of telling me exactly what it is you intend to do.
Oh boy, that is.
All right.
Mm.
Well, at this point, given that he's just he doesn't want to beat around the bush. Okay, that's clear. So I
How
think-
familiar are you with the concept of the worm that walks?
The what?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, essentially, there's this ancient being. Although, is it really a being or is it more of an unbeing? I don't know.
It's an ancient malevolent being is completely mad.
Yeah. Aurelia or someone will give him the rundown, I guess, on essentially what the walks is, and say that we're here to stop its agents, and we have reason to believe that its agents may, in some way or another, be responsible for what's happening with the Empress, her decisions. Perhaps
The worm is drawn to people with power and abusing that and manipulating that.
Yeah.
one of her advisors, or multiple people in the court,
I see.
could be infected in some way.
And have you a way of finding out which ones have been infected?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Well, you seem honest enough, and that story is far too crazy even by my standards.
It's really stupid, isn't it?
For it to have been made up on the spot.
Yeah,
So stupid.
it's extremely stupid, but
Very well then. But a favor is a favor and must be repaid. So
Of course.
I don't speak to many folks from Counterstack. So I would like all of you, each of you, to answer a question for me.
Okay.
And that
Sure.
will be a favor repaid.
That seems fair.
yeah, it
Yeah.
seems perfectly fair.
Very excited for how weird or embarrassing these questions could be.
My question for each of you is this. What does honor mean to you? And any of you can speak up in any order.
I'm trying to get into Lake's headspace right now to figure out what honor would mean to them, so give me a minute.
I mean, for me at least, it's always paying back what you're due and never stabbing those who trust you in the back.
I think Aurelia is thinking.
Doing what's right even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard, actually.
Wink your face.
Not
Slaying
what I
the
meant!
biggest- Slaying the biggest monster.
I don't think that's how honor works.
Well, it is when you bring back the carcass and show it off to your kin.
I mean, don't be so ethnocentric, Lily.
But
What?
no, you... I will fucking destroy your knees.
I'm
Grenache?
having trouble thinking of how Aurelia would answer that.
Timos is currently muted.
Mm-hmm.
You might be thinking about what honor means to Grenache.
Or he might have like gone to the bathroom or something.
Yeah, that too.
Just glad that I was the first one to pipe up about honor.
To be fair, I was trying to get into Lake's headspace.
Me, the thief. So yeah, what is honor to Grenache?
Sorry, I got pulled away then. What's up?
The dragon asked us to each answer what is honor to us.
What is on?
So, yeah. Yeah, what is honor to Grenache? So only Lily and I, as far as PCs are concerned, have answered so far.
Mm-hmm.
Aurelia's still thinking on it.
I was somehow the first one to answer.
Yeah, but I just honestly I've never really had to think about what honor means to Lake, so I had to think about on that for a second.
Look, to a thief, it's very simple.
Well, honor can mean a great many things depending on the context, I suppose, but I suppose that's why you're asking. More than anything, to me, it would be fulfilling my duty to my people.
As to me, it would be ensuring that the good in this world is preserved.
Honor is in keeping others alive. Is that what you mean?
Was that
It's
just a
people
general
that live are good, then so be it. Those that have ill intentions and willingly have those ill intentions, they lack it in the first place.
Fair enough. The reason I asked is because honor means a great deal to all the folks of this continent, but what honor means is different depending on where you go. Here in the south, honor is a matter of clans. The great deeds of your ancestors and your relatives, they all reflect on you. And any treason or betrayals or murders also reflect on you. Now, off in the west, honor comes from battle, from beating great opponents in single combat or by leading armies against each other. Over in the east, honor is a matter of duty. Duty to the person, to your superior. And ultimately duty to the empire itself. Now, off in the north, it's a bit different. They have the honor of devotion. There, it's a matter of who can find enlightenment, who is closest to finding it. Although some of them go completely off track and spend most of their time bragging about how much closer they are than everyone else, and how their path to enlightenment is the one true and fastest path there is.
You know, turning enlightenment into a pissing contest sounds a bit ass backwards to me.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
say.
I like you.
Now, off in the islands, the honor there is the honor of perfection. It is of finding a good task to do, and then perfecting exactly what that task is, repeating it over and over until you do it exactly the same way each time. It's quite mad, if you ask me.
You had me and then you
Yeah.
lost me at the
Yeah.
repetition.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
repetition kind of.
Look, I can understand wanting to be the best at your craft. I get that completely, but there is a limit.
Yes, well, being the best means doing it exactly how it was done before. That's what it means there. That's what honor means.
But then there is no variation, there is no innovation.
Innovation comes, but it's a bit slow. And you have to be quite the exceptional person to get away with doing something new.
Indeed. Sounds like a stagnation.
Well, they get by. In any case, you've done me the favor I asked. So, for me to do the favor that you asked, I can get you in the door, and maybe even into the Empress's chambers, just by revealing what I am to them. But if you want more than a quick second in a presence, you'll have to tell me a bit about yourselves. As I said, here it's all about not who you are, but who you know, who's in your family.
Well, Aurelia steps forward. I feel like Aurelia and well, maybe Lake will, depending on how these people think, Lake might
Yeah.
even have a better shot.
Yeah.
But I don't know how these people, to what extent they'll care about the whole celestial thing. They might a lot.
They might.
but
I don't
might
know.
not care
Like,
at all.
well, like, I'm gonna try it. So.
But Aurelia, I think, has a decent shot.
Yeah.
So she's going to introduce herself properly, full title and everything, and then give a quick rundown of her own ancestry, of the many generations who have ruled Viana. A couple choice deeds that some have committed, going all the way back to the pre-rule phase. Her ancestor, also Aurelia, who was the first of her family to become the Prince of Viana after slaying the tyrant who previously ruled it, and then back even further to the, her earliest recorded ancestor, who I believe was named Valerio Lozzafarano, from whom the family name derives, who was himself a very distinguished adventurer and performed great deeds that are still remembered and recited by the family to this day.
You might have a legend of being descended from a god as well, whether that's true or not. The culture you're from assumes that great people are related to the gods.
Okay, sure, I will add that now. Also, Valerio fucked a god. There you go.
Lake kind of sheepishly steps up and like pulls.
Or maybe he was the son of a god. I don't know.
Pulls their hood back and goes, I mean, I'm related to Coriel the angel.
Huh. One of the Aasimar, are you?
I mean, that's what the halo says.
You know, child, I may not have been to Kazakhstan too much, but I do get around from time to time. Quite unusual to see one outside of the capital of Okar, though.
It's great not seeing one of the pet divine let off their leash.
I mean,
it's a long story.
It's a long story involving my parents and a boat and a ship and other things. It's just a long story, but yeah, I'm basically I don't have any special connection to Okar, and in fact, that might actually, not seeing them outside of the capital is gonna probably change very soon.
Oh yeah, if weird ancestry matters, my mom's also a Ladrin.
Oh. Well, my ancestors are not from the gods or other planes, but we do have a long lineage back to a great empire that once ruled a good 1/4 of the continent at its height. And she starts railing off a list of names of parents and grandparents and great-grandparents all the way back up. And
just Lily in awe of how little this fucking means to her.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lily's already used to it from Aurelia, so.
Thus, 3 of your group with prominent lineages. Sorry, wrong voice. So that's 3 of your group with prominent lineages. If the other 2 of you have similar backgrounds, it'd be no trouble to get you introduced.
I mean, no. I mean, I'm pure goblin. Grew up in the slums, came from nothing. I have no clue what my lineage is. We don't exactly have the longest memories. So I can't tell you for sure. All you need to know is that I've made my living however I can, and I aim to be the best at what I do.
And you? He turns to Grenache.
Once again muted.
Aurelia will just say, yeah, no, it's similar.
Yeah, it's a similar story there. Oh, by now, Lake has for sure put the hood back up.
Also, please do not shit-talk my goblin family, or else I will kill you.
It's true, she will literally kill people who shit-talks their family.
They are fucking fantastic. Better than half your parents.
Well, one of my parents is dead, and the other one I basically can't see because certain people caused a scene and fucked up my reputation where she lived. So please don't talk to me about my parents either.
Well, I mean, one of my parents is also dead. The other one's sort of an idiot.
My parents are fucking amazing.
I wouldn't know. I've never met your parents.
Yeah, Grenache has, and that was an unfortunate experience.
Well, Well, you're well armed enough. You could probably pass for bodyguards, but keep that in mind when you're meeting with her.
It's fine. We're the two who are most likely to do the talking.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, go on. I'm interested to see what Lily has to say about that.
I have on a number of occasions talked.
Right. But
Yes, you have.
All right. Well, in any event, the
Sorry, I don't have fucking special blood.
I have a quick question for him. Would we be better off presenting ourselves in, I assume, fine clothing, obviously, would be best.
I mean,
but would it be better to use our own traditional fine clothing, or would it be better to, adapt to the culture, so to speak? Which would they respect more?
Well, I suppose you're dressed well enough for what you do.
Yes, but I have much nicer clothes back on our ship.
Am I gonna have to wear shoes?
Probably yes.
Just clean your feet. It'll be fine.
They're always clean.
Clean your fucking feet.
I clean my feet. I clean myself on a
Okay,
regular
guys.
basis.
Let's not.
It sounds like you're going in there with the intent to do harm to certain folks who have fallen under the sway of this worm that walks. Seems to me that you'd want to be prepared for harmful work.
I'm always prepared for harmful work.
And
I mean, it's
True. But I don't strictly need super great armor.
And with me providing the introductions, you won't be needing... Nobody's going to be asking twice about the way you look. And for that matter, the exotic approach with your looks would probably be more suitable. At least for an initial introduction. You are prominent folk coming from afar, introducing yourself to the Empress. With that in mind, perhaps it would make sense for you to get there as quickly as possible, at least for the initial introduction. Now, what happens after that, that's going to be out of my hands. But I'd rather be on my way, so no time like the present. Follow me.
All right. Well, Bobbin, I have
what is your name
disappointed that you
anyway?
did not give me the opportunity for dress up, but fair enough.
What's your name anyway? We
What
never
is
did
your
catch
name?
it.
Yeah, we never got your name.
Oh. Well, excuse me for not introducing myself. I am Finos Fictolana.
So Fen, got it.
How is it spelled?
Yeah, please. For the love
Sure,
of God,
Bob,
and my
I
I
notes.
need to figure out what the correct nickname is.
Oh god.
Finn, like I
Yeah,
said,
Finny. Yeah. Yeah, Finn. Finn or
it's
Finn.
Jake the dog and Finn the dragon. He said he was a silver dragon.
This is Nala, not Lana.
Nala. Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Finn.
Interesting. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Vince Victor.
Likewise. We're moving?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
No time like the present.
Please.
Yes.
And he points his way up towards the base of the great temple palace thing at the very top of this hill. It seems to extend its height by almost twice as much. And you don't get really anywhere near the front door before you get stopped by guards. But Finn just quickly pulls them aside, seems to ask to enter a small room.
Wait, is Harvey with us? I thought
No.
he was back on the ship.
No, Harvey's not there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It's
Harvey hangs out on the ship these days.
Yeah, well, no, the issue is getting the worm out.
Harvey doesn't have a way to get worms out.
Yeah,
He just,
we
he
don't.
just
I thought
shows
he
them to us.
Yeah, we don't really have a way to get worms out other than
Killing them. And splitting their head open.
putting them in a box and getting a god to go in.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, that
That was kind of a one-time thing, I think.
yeah.
I mean, how dare you? We are going to do that again at least once.
Yeah, the other proposed method involves bringing Temper and someone else into the iron box that is cut off from the plains.
Yeah, I think generally killing is going to be a better strategy unless it's very clear that the person is like redeemable or whatever.
Like
Boy,
the one
howdy.
Most of the people with the worms in them are assholes. So
Cannot wait to cause an international incident. Let's do this.
But yeah, the big thing that you've heard from both Harvey and Temper is that when the worm is in, there is no magic, not even 9th level magic, that can get it back out. There are certain exceptions, but they go beyond mere spells.
right.
Y'all ready for regicide?
Yes, for the love of this about damn time.
Possibly. It does occur to me that there are certain results here that could fuck up Aurelia's trading plans. But you know what? There are other countries here. It's some of them might even be grateful if we fucking kill
I'm
the
glad
Emperor.
that Aurelia has just dropped all pretense and is just becoming a capitalist overlord now.
It's not capitalism, it's fucking mercantilism, my friend.
Ah, yes, the precursor to capitalism.
Yes.
Baby
Well, hey,
steps
capitalism is a precursor to socialism, so don't you fucking talk, okay? Aurelia's making more progress than Lake is right now.
Anyway, after some time, having gone aside, you hear some weird sort of crunching, rushing noise, and a quiet sort of rumble, like that of a very large animal growling. Then the crunching noise stops, and the two guards who accompanied Finn into the chamber slam the door open and start running. One to tell the other guard still at the gate, and the other one going straight into the middle of the palace, while Finn himself is just sort of casually walking out, looking around, still taking in the sights like he was before.
Let me guess. You had to
Give
lay
him a
down the
thumbs
law
up.
a little bit.
I think he just turned into a dragon, and then they were like, holy shit, it's a dragon.
Yeah, I give him a thumbs up. I know what happened.
Yes, thank you.
Looks a little curiously at your gesture and repeats it back to you.
Yes. This is a good day. I've got a good feeling.
And after the guard finishes talking to the guard at the gate, you are waved forward, and you're asked to. The Majestic One has said that you have business with the Empress, that business that cannot afford to wait for normal hours and introductions. The Majestic One also says that you have certain credentials or honors back home.
Lake pulls their hood back.
Yes.
He's not gonna they're not gonna bother putting it back up at this point. Yeah.
Okay, you need to be a little bit more enthusiastic. Like
I don't know. That would mean I'm turning into you, though.
It says the person who has been coming up with new titles for every single thing
That's
we've
just
achieved.
an elf thing to do.
Pardon me, masters, mistresses, if we could get the
Yes.
credentials.
Yes.
Yes. Aurelia gives her slightly long-winded explanation and lineage and everything.
Oh my god. And Lake's just
The
Lake's-
guard actually looks like he's used to hearing this whole spiel.
Lake just rubs their temples while that's going on, and then Lake just goes, I'm related to Coriel the Angel. That's That's the extent of my thing that I'm going to say.
Not gonna give
This
your
guy
full elven introduction.
does not necessarily know what that
I
means.
don't think they really.
Okay, Aurelia, you
But
know what? Aurelia is going
It's
to do the
it's
introduction.
about sounding important.
Yes. Okay. If Lake doesn't want to do it, that's fine. Aurelia will do it for Lake. Okay. How's that?
Okay.
There are actually several generations you can trace back,
Oh,
as
yeah.
well as the fact that the great mother that you have also is a high priestess of Interia,
Oh
who
yeah.
was given a child by the angel.
Yes. So I'll do it myself. It's fine. I'll just sound less enthusiastic about it than Aurelia does, cause like literally has never had to talk about their lineage before, ever, until this
Except
day.
you have. Not at length, but you
Not-
have
not
had to
at-
talk about it before.
Not at length, okay, but not at this length and in this detail.
All right.
They are
And,
vaguely aware that they sound like a tool while doing so.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And then
I get it.
Silky takes her turn, and at the end of it, she just sort of points to Grenache and Lily and says, "And these two are our escort."
Just Lily gives a quick bow.
Yeah, Grenache bows as well.
Very well. I will send word of your arrival. Please follow the escort to the Queen's throne. Do not take any detours. Any further introductions can wait until after the audience.
All right.
Okay.
And a few minutes pass again, but eventually an escort, a fairly sizable one, comes to meet you at the gate and leads you into the throne room. And Finn, for his part, is not going in with you, but he does give the thumbs up again as you go in.
I give him a big old thumbs up pack. I mouth thanks.
Same.
I mouth thanks, buddy.
Thumbs up.
Just Lily gives it also a thumbs up, like,
Lily is so ready to kill a queen. It's not even funny.
fucking bristling with energy right now.
I really, really hope it doesn't come to killing the queen, because that would, or the empress, because that would be a really.
That would be an international incident, which is what we're gonna fucking cause.
Well, yeah, we'll probably cause problems either way, but hopefully it's not that bad.
I mean, it might not be the queen who has the worm.
Yes,
is the
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
let's go.
You are led into a massive chamber. At first you think it's open top, but then you realize, oh wait, no, there is a roof. It's just really, really high up there. And it needs to be, because there's this great pentagonal dais that a set of stairs leads up to it from where you approach. There are a few noble women sort of milling about, look a bit perturbed, but also curious about this sudden interruption. The guards swiftly take their places around the sides of the pillars that are holding the massive vaulted ceiling up. And at the back end of the pentagonal dais is this massive sculpture of some sort of eagle or falcon, a bird of prey of some sort, with its wings raised up towards what appears to be the figure of a sun.
Cool.
And a ways ahead of it, still on the dais, is another raised platform. On top of that, covered in cushions, sitting upon it, is a rather... Well, she's younger than you would have expected an empress to be. But the headdress, from what you've seen, is definitely on point.
Wait, when you
More-
say younger, do you mean like how young?
Perhaps 20s to 30s. Not-
Joke's on you, Bob, and that's exactly how old I expected
That's
the Empress
yeah,
to
that's
be.
actually what I was expecting as well.
Well, empresses, leaders of countries tend to be older in general.
Yep, but this is D&D. Aurelia has been the leader of her country for 20, so...
Yes. And the Empress does not rise as you approach. She is sitting cross-legged on her cushions on the dais.
I mean, that's fair. She is an Empress that outranks pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it occurs to you at this point that you're not quite sure what sort of bows they expect here.
Okay. Time to improvise.
I mean-
Aurelia gives a... Okay. Let's see. Okay, she would not know exactly how to bow. So what she would do is do the sort of deepest bow that someone that, would do where she comes from, on the understanding that they will, even if it's not the correct protocol here, it will come across that this is a deeply respectful thing to do in her own culture, and presumably given what he said about like the clothes and stuff like that, presumably they will be understanding of this. That's Aurelia's logic.
I mean, Lake's just gonna
All
bow
right.
normally.
So she probably
Lily's
goes like
just-
on one knee and gives a really deep bow or whatever would be appropriate in Vienna if she were to meet someone
Like
of much higher status.
Lake just gives a standard Okar bow.
I was
Okay.
say Lily's just gonna bow at the waist.
Really doing your best to sabotage this, aren't you guys? Okay.
I'm giving a standard Okar bow. Like You're lucky I'm bowing at all.
So,
Don't say that part out loud.
I'm not saying that part out loud. I'm saying, like, in character, Lake usually does not bow.
Grenache,
Still muted.
muted again. Well, this is a thing that happens to Grenache right now, so it's going to be kind of important that he's listening.
Oh, is it gonna be temper revealing who's wormed up?
God.
Oh, I hope it's temper saying that the Empress doesn't have a worm. That would be really good if she didn't have a worm.
It would be super great if the Empress has a worm.
No. It would be... Yeah, I was gonna say, it would be great if the Empress didn't have a worm from a Fallout standpoint. But it would be hilarious if she had a worm completely fucking us.
In the meantime, what does Silky do?
Oh, she has a similar bow. You're from the same region, and enough of the culture has sort of seeped outwards from wherever it originated that it's fairly similar to yours.
Fair.
Waiting for Grenache to come back so we
And
can
Timos
learn
has
who's
been-
wormed up.
Muted this entire time.
Welcome to Worm Up, the worst show on television.
Just do she got the worm?
It's worm time.
I am sorry, guys. I'm really not. What's woman here for? Sorry.
Well, that's all right. But the thing is that as you entered the throne room, temper just sort of wound up in your hand. You're not sure when you brought the spear out, but you can feel it guiding your hand, and it points at 3 figures in the throne room. And you can hear her whisper, him, her, and her.
Okay, but none of those figures are the Empress, right?
No, it's
Damn it.
Oh,
one
thank
of the guards
God.
to your sides, and 2 of the advisors standing behind the Empress. And, you hadn't really noticed, Lily,
Mm-hmm.
because she's wearing a fairly heavy cloak
Oh no.
with a hood up.
Oh no!
Oh no.
But now that Grenache has gone and pointed her out, you recognize that red hair,
Oh God.
those freckles, that figure. It's an old friend of yours.
Oh no.
And yes, as she looks over at you, you can hear her say, "Oh no, Lily."
Just the color visibly drains from Lily's face.
Lily, what's wrong? You just got a very much paler shade of green.
How do you feel
Please
about
tell me
kidnapping?
you guys are not actually talking while bowing before the Empress. Oh my God.
No, oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I forgot we were in the bowing process. I would not actually say that.
Yeah, before you actually get a chance to do more than look at each other and maybe say, "Oh no," yourself, the other advisor who had been pointed out rushes up to the dais the Empress is sitting on and says, "These are the foreigners we warned you about, the ones who wish to assassinate you. Guards, catch them quickly. Don't let any of them escape. And get the Empress out of here."
Excuse me, we were brought in by a good
Roll
friend.
initiative.
Oh, damn it.
They are not letting you get a word in.
Just how do y'all feel about kidnapping?
Not after you
well.
talked their last champion into ridding himself of a worm.
Wasn't it herself? Yeah.
Shit. Aurelia's battle was very deep. She is not ready to fight.
Meanwhile, Lake is on the opposite spectrum, fully expecting this bullshit. Oh,
Lily's having a moment.
thank you for listing the ones that are wormed up.
Just an intense internal breakdown at the moment.
Okay, let's be fair. Oh, okay, you said red hair, so there we go. That's the one that Lily is going to murder us if we murder her.
You will fucking die.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize Lily was into, tall, hot redheads. I see.
I mean, who isn't?
I see why she's got such a complex when it comes to Aurelia now.
Yes, exactly. You got it. Got it in fucking one.
Also,
But
my,
Tsundere,
also-
say.
what I said reflects on me and not on Lake. I may have a type.
Lake is a tree hugger.
Literally, yes.
Got 19.
Well, I can't believe this whole party has been horny for Aurelia.
No,
God,
Lake,
fucking
you are
hell.
not Lake's type. I am sorry to say.
All right. Oh yeah, I don't have my combat thing because I wasn't thinking we
Also,
were gonna get.
Grenache is already married to his spear anyway.
To be fair, the
well,
spear
I
is a
didn't mean
MILF.
Grenache.
It's true. A sylph, thank you.
Okay, guys. So here's the thing. I think we should try to avoid killing anyone other than perhaps the two wormed up people who aren't Lily's.
Oh yeah, I was
ex or whatever.
I was gonna not kill anybody except for the wormed up people.
All right, let's see. You.
Because that would be a pretty good show of good faith there. Oh boy, a fight where we have tons and tons of enemies. I like this. This is good for me.
This is not good for me.
So yeah, the plan is only kill the wormed up people except for the redhead who we should knock out, and then knock out everybody else. And then explain. No, actually, we're not here to murder you.
Yes,
We say after murder.
Well,
Only
okay.
2.
I mean, there's an argument. I want to say there is an argument that we shouldn't even kill those ones just to, just to look better for the Empress. But on the other hand, this would be a convenient time to kill them, and we pretty much have to kill them. So,
Man, everybody's rolling gangbusters.
Yeah, what the fuck?
yeah.
I'm still going first. I'm still going first. Fuck you all.
I rolled a 1.
I'm so far down the line.
I still rolled better than the Empress, I guess. Okay, is the Empress actually gonna be fighting? It's interesting.
Look, she lives a life of luxury, alright? You can't expect her to be fast.
The music changes.
Give me good shit.
Give me the good shit.
Was not expecting Shadow Hearts, not that I'm complaining.
Lake. PCs go first, so you're up.
Goodbye, invisibility. And then, I guess I will stealth over to this square here, so that way they don't know where I am. So let me roll stealth and advantage real quick. Let's see here.
Bobbin, remind me, when you kill someone who's wormed up, does the worm come out?
Oh, I forgot to roll an advantage. That's probably going to be...
It has so far.
So it's 21.
Because that may be a good way of proving that something is amiss. If we kill one of them.
So yeah, I got a 21 to move over here, and the hood... My hood is up, so they would get disadvantage on perception checks if that's not already a thing from being invisible anyway.
All right. In response, the advisor who had shouted about you being evil has rushes down towards the bottom of the steps and plants her staff in the ground, and a great bright light radiates outwards. And Lake starts to shimmer visibly.
Wait, doesn't Fairy Fire get a dexterity save?
Yes, Fairy Fire does.
Oh. Well, looks like the invisibility bullshit's done.
This fucking gives me life, this shit right here.
Grenache, you're up.
It is a good day.
Indeed I am. Okay. Let's see. So this is the one that called us out, right?
Yes, and one of the people, the slugs are the wormed people.
Now I'm just figuring out which one will call us out, because that's the one I'm going to go for.
Okay.
Oh, please tell me that this thing's is a concentration based, and therefore she will have to make a concentration roll in order to maintain this when Grenache lays down the hurt. 'Cause I don't know what I actually don't know what this is.
That definitely hits.
Alrighty.
The damage deflects off of a previously invisible force field surrounding her.
What the fuck?
Oh, this blows.
They've prepared for us. They've learned our tactics. Oh no.
Well, they did probably realize we were coming, but what kind of invisible force field? Like,
It feels like you've zapped a lot of it away.
okay, so it's something like that. All right.
Okay.
It's fine. Just remember, folks, everything's gonna be Daijobu.
Damn.
Well,
If only you rolled one higher.
yeah, if only. If only.
If only.
With the second blow, the shield breaks. But only a small amount of damage manages to get through.
That's right. I might as well follow it up with the unarmed combo. If that even works.
Miss.
That one doesn't.
Damn.
Damn.
So it does again.
Oh.
Of course it is.
All right. Let's
And
see.
that's as much as I
I
can
think
do.
if we're gonna kill one, it should probably be the guard, just because the Empress is less likely to be attached to him.
What is the size of that?
But we could also just kill both.
I have no idea what spell this person used.
20-foot square.
It might be something that's not in core, so that always.
It's an item.
Oh, it's an item. Okay.
I appreciate how hard Kaelon is trying to metagame right now.
No, no.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to metagame. I'm just trying to be like, what the fuck?
How could I have been so owned?
All right. The man with the large stick slams his fist on the ground, and a sort of green bluish energy radiates out, and suddenly out of the tile floors erupts a mass of vines and branches that wrap the three of you in that square, and all of you must make strength saving throws
Glad I
right
was
now, or like
in
if
there.
we try to move
immediately.
immediately? Okay. Well,
That
okay.
that is how Entangle works.
Okay. Next time someone casts a spell, I should probably just counterspell it.
That is against a 15.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and Silky, being a fighter type, actually has proficiency in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do I, and I rolled a 4.
Some days.
I forget. Is she a fighter or is she the good version of Ranger?
She's
She-
the good version of Ranger.
Yeah, she
Okay.
is pure ranger. So the two of you who failed are restrained. You
All right.
cannot move. Attacks against you have advantage. Attacks by you are at disadvantage. But you can use your action in order to make a strength check against the same DC and burst out. Aside from that, the area in the green square is rough terrain, which means
okay.
those of you who are outside of it can pass through it without worrying about being entangled.
Now, is it possible for someone else to free?
Someone else to what?
Is it possible for someone else to free me theoretically.
It's not in the spell, but I'm going to say theoretically, sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's fine. Aurelia is not severely impacted by the. Wait, hang on. How would this interact with Misty Step?
You'd pop.
I just
right
teleport,
out.
right? So I'd be fine. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the the vines do not go with you, so you'd be fine once you're out of it.
Cool. Okay, well, I'll just do that on my turn.
All right. Silky's turn.
Did you guys see how she just like brushed off those vines like it was nothing? God.
Yeah, and she actually ignores rough terrain. So she moves at her full speed. Sees that wizard-looking fellow, and goes for her, being the squishiest target.
Nice.
And misses horribly.
Dang it.
And that would hit, but then the wizard uses her reaction to conjure a shield.
Dang it.
And the moment she does, the invisible field seems to pop back into life. Let's see, just checking here, but it's, yeah, it is twice. So yeah, Silky fails both of her attacks, but she does use her bonus action to, yeah, declare Slayer's Prey on the wizard. What's a good target? All right. Now it is the civilian's turn.
Yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna do. They're just gonna run. Okay.
Fucking leave!
That's what I figured. and what
Because
I-
they're not suicidal!
But I was curious if these civilians would fight us too, because that would be tricky to manage to not kill them.
That'd be hilarious in the worst way.
You know, I haven't gotten a vision from the Mother Tree in quite a long time. This is the sort of thing she used to warn me about. I'm kind of worried about that. Al?
She's probably working for the worm.
You're a long way from home.
This is true. I am a long way from... But the roots are everywhere.
All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. The other bodyguard, the one who has not been wormed, rushes up to Grenache and prepares
Has
to
advantage
attack.
against him. Oh no.
Okay, so, quick question. What's this, Galactic Empire symbol on this warmed up?
That's the Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
Silky Slayer's Prey.
For Silky.
Okay. Okay.
And Grenache, what's your armor class?
I can tell. Or not.
Again.
I can't.
Was it 20 or
I think it was-
21?
I think it was 19. Because I remember being
think it was
tied for
something
second.
like that, yeah.
I think I remember being tied for second best AC now, and Grenache had second best AC, so it's 19.
Well, I can always check myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't either of you look at it?
I can't actually. I only get permission to look at other characters when I'm in control. Oh, actually, no, I still have control over Lily for some reason. I don't have control over Grenache anymore.
It's great because I never updated my spells for you.
Yeah, my spells are so out of date.
We never
I'm
used
sorry.
them anyway.
Grenache is up to 21.
Oh, damn.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. I knew it was 21. Fuck you. Making me doubt myself.
Nice.
Wow. Oh,
Hold on.
Jesus.
Hold on. Cutting words.
I don't want to say roll 4 hit at this point. Yeah.
Wait, is that one attack? Like you're rolling the because she has advantage on him, right?
Oh yeah, he's restrained. So yeah, that is the first attack.
Okay, well I'll use cutting words on it. Okay, it misses.
Well,
The other one hits.
Rip
Fucking
Grunash,
hell.
my good friend.
Well, that's only one attack. Could have been worse.
And let's see here.
Here lies Grenache, pepperoni and cheese.
Let's see, +8.
Plus 12, jeez.
Plus,
Oh, ah.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, smite! Smite. Smite.
Oh boy.
alright, 35 plus 9. Or no, not 30. 34 plus 9. 43. 43 damage with one hit.
Oh, Jesus.
You gotta love smite.
I'm very glad that I kept another hit from him.
Yeah.
I think they can only use. I think paladins can only use smite once per round. Thing.
Yeah, but also
But I mean,
she has Great Weapon Master, which means she rerolls 1s and 2s.
Oh.
oh boy,
Lily.
that's a spicy meatball.
That is a spicy ball.
So there are no good places to stealth.
Almost by design. And all the
Yeah,
guys
weird
in
that-
purple are guards.
You know what, though? It doesn't fucking matter, because Grenache is right next to the person I want to shoot.
Yeah.
So let's see. I can't believe your bullshit, Bobbin. How fucking dare you? How dare you stab me in the back like this? Why you gotta do me dirty?
What bullshit am I missing?
Well, you took 43 damage in one hit.
Kayla, am I feeling stupid?
Yes. The answer, if you're going to ask me, the answer is always yes.
Yeah, shave 5 off of whatever this is.
I don't think that matters.
Who are you hitting?
I was hitting the one in the center.
Ah, the mage. Makes sense.
Yep.
So,
So that
holy
would be
shit.
Jesus.
Don't forget to
Yeah.
double your sneak attack
plus
damage
5.
too.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
take 5
also
up on that 20.
yeah. So I'm also fucking rip shit right now, seeing what I have just encountered. I am pissed fucking beyond belief. So it's 13 plus what is it? What am I currently? I think it's 76.
So 14d6.
Yeah, that's 14d6.
Yeah, you
Uh,
hit
plus
another
4.
odd level.
Jesus.
Saying to the paladin, "Oh, you think you're hot shit with that? Don't do you?"
You ain't got shit on me.
Well, that tears through what little of the wizard's barrier had resumed by casting shield, and then it tears through her neck.
Okay, well,
Flat.
I guess not killing is officially off the
yeah,
table.
Well, I mean, that was one of the ones we were okay with.
Yeah, this is
I
true.
told you, Lily is fucking pissed beyond belief.
But, yeah, Jesus.
Holy shit.
All right, now it is Marlia's turn. First, she is going to roll a charisma saving throw, because that's what you roll when you are attempting to go against your patron's wishes when it is trying to control you directly.
Hmm.
And she failed.
God damn it.
Maybe she shouldn't have put a worm in her brain.
Let's see, what's the radius of that spell? And all things considered, she wouldn't care about collateral damage.
Oh no.
God. Poppin', why you gotta
Wait,
do me
wait,
dirty
wait.
like
Okay,
this?
whatever she's casting, I'm gonna try to counterspell it.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I can't. Fuck, I already used cutting words. Fuck.
Yeah, you did, and it's not your turn yet.
Well, yeah, but it's a reaction. Can you only take a reaction after you've had your first?
Technically, but I usually let that slide.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'd already used it either way, so.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 60 feet.
Oh no.
What's 60 feet?
Oh no.
Let's
I
see.
think it's
For
kind of cold.
strategic reasons, she would want to keep the allies out of it.
Kind of cold, I'm betting.
When you say she, but really you mean like the worm.
Well,
Or
obviously,
whatever.
but yeah. So the center would be around here, but it does wrap around corners,
Oh no.
and so yeah, it would definitely get the two guards back here. And for that
Okay.
matter, it would probably kill both of the civilians, even though they're technically off the map.
Oh no.
No.
Well, look, as long as it's not us killing them. I mean, it's sad, but also,
but all of
you
you-
know, kind of makes us look better, actually.
All of you must now roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, you fucker.
Cool.
I'm gonna lucky that.
Ugh.
I'll take the 19.
I mean, that's not a bad roll, but I assume it's still not going to be good enough. So.
Actually,
Can't you go after one of my-
16 is good enough.
Oh, okay.
14 isn't.
Hey,
So fuck all of you.
Your ex is a shitty spellcaster.
Okay, there's a lot of places to start with that statement, and I don't know where, and I'm not in the mood.
Silky also fails. Grenache.
I'm
Oh,
glad
no,
that Silky.
I got it. I see it now. Okay, so Aurelia, Lake, and Grenache all succeeded. Everyone else... I should probably roll for the guards.
Even the civilians?
One of the guards succeeded.
None of them did amazingly, yeah.
Yeah, one of them did really good.
Well, it's just that there's half damage on failure, so it's not going to matter too much.
Oh, right. So what spell is this?
Circle of Death.
Shit. Okay. Well, that's
okay.
one that I can take eventually. Oh.
That's one.
Oh, she's a warlock. She's blowing one for big things.
Yeah, you forgot that she was a warlock.
We knew that she was a warlock. That was
Yeah.
a plot element.
Let's see.
No, I'm
Can't
talking about
act-
with the
Half of 36 is 18. Dead. 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 And actually,
Wait, those guards only have 18 hit points?
those guards had less than 18 hit points.
Well, yeah, less than. Okay, that's profoundly sad.
Okay.
How the fuck did you get a job defending the Empress?
usually they don't have to go up against 14th level
Actually,
13th level adventurers.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
that
oh.
guard could be killed by a fucking house cat. Like,
Okay, but guys,
you
let's.
know that she does have an elite guards in front of you.
yes, I suppose maybe those ones are just ceremonial.
Okay, but let's take a hot second to genuinely appreciate that Grenache made that roll, and so we'll not need to do death saving rolls just yet.
Yeah. And Aurelia, like I said,
How much damage is that?
if you succeeded, you take half. That is 18.
That's necrotic damage, right?
Yeah. And
I take
as
9.
Yes. As an Aasimar, you are resistant to both necrotic and radiant damage.
Yes.
Doesn't Lily have magic resistance or something?
No.
Or not Lily, why did I say Lily? Silky.
Oh yeah, Silky does.
Dang,
that's
shit.
That's why Yonti are cool. Well, they're cool because they're snake people, but it's also cool that they have
Excuse
magic.
me, Sneeple.
She failed anyway.
Okay.
And incidentally, you'd have magic resistance too if you brought Errol along.
Oh,
But then Arrow would have been subject to the Circle of Death.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
this is why I don't bring
in
Bastion.
retrospect, bringing Erelon would have made sense because he is a sort of a dragon, and they might be into that kind of thing. But
This is sort of why I don't bring Bastion along anymore. I don't want to kill her again.
Actually, could I have that damage with uncanny dodge?
Oh yeah, any damage source that you can see coming.
Yeah, let's make it less terrible on me then.
All right, plus 18.
all
Yeah,
right,
plus
well,
18, that would be 76.
Aurelia is going to finally be able to do something useful. And the useful. Well, first of all, she's gonna fucking teleport out of these stupid vines. She can get to like there. I measured it before.
All right, are you going to use the charm effect?
Oh yeah, might as well. How does that work again? Fuck, I don't have it written down on my character sheet for some reason. It's that up to like 2 creatures near her can be charmed temporarily.
Just one.
Oh, it's just one.
But I
So it was-
believe the charm is a bit better than like charm person.
Yeah, I think they can't attack me or something while it's in effect or something like that. I can look it up if you give me a minute, but I should probably do that when it's not my turn. So.
All right, Eladrin, Autumn. Immediately after you use your face up to 2 creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you, and that is after you use your face step, so where you end up, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for 1 minute, or until you and your companions deal any damage to it.
Okay, I'll go like there instead, so I'm within 10 feet of him. I don't think this matters much, but might as well, right?
All right.
So,
And it is your charisma, so this is going to be against your regular DC.
yeah, 18. Okay,
Huh.
whatever. All right. So then, what Aurelia is going to do is cast. So many fun options, but I think I have to go for the old standby because it's. I think this spell is overpowered because it's like a 3rd level spell, but it's still like my best fucking spell. Hypnotic Pattern, because I can get both of the elite guards. I mean the dead spellcaster and the 2 guards behind the Empress and the Empress herself, which is fine because it's not a hard spell. So hopefully she likes the pretty colors. I can get all of them in it because it's a 30-foot by 30-foot cube.
And the 2 guards next to her as well.
Yeah, I said them as well, but yeah.
I'm just commenting for my own benefit.
Oh, fair enough. I can't get either of the other cards in though. But
Right. One of them succeeds, the other one is hypnotized. Look at all the pretty lights. The Empress herself does not have class levels, but she does have a pretty decent wisdom.
Not decent enough.
that's not good enough.
All right. And up in the front, the Paladin is immune to charm, and her aura extends to her ally, the monk. Neither of them.
Fuck,
Hypnotic
really?
pattern does not work on them, period.
Okay.
God,
Oh, sorry.
fuck paladins.
Also, remember the other guy actually has disadvantage on throw because of my my instrument. So he has to I know those guys are immune, but the other one,
The one guard who made it.
yeah, he
Oh,
has
yeah.
to succeed again.
Rolled a natural 1 on the other guy.
All right, well, that's probably not that useful because the Empress probably wasn't going to do much, and the guards are made of paper, but whatever.
Oh, and I accidentally skipped their turn because I killed off the one I was using for the initiative marker.
Well, it was after me anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. Now they go to 3. So the one guard next to you is gonna just go after you. You seem like a threat.
Okay.
All right. Probably shouldn't expect much, though. Let's see here. Oh,
Okay.
Wow,
Well,
he actually hit. He hit a
Fair
ding dang
enough.
target. Wow.
let's see the damage.
all right.
This guy is very good at rolling. He's got 2 19s in a row.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I can take it.
Are you sure?
Damn.
Do you need me to come
Gotta
over
get
there and like
fucked
put some
up.
hands on you so that way you can you get healed?
Somebody break out the aloe vera.
Do I need to roll a Constitution, like concentration for that?
Yeah, actually,
Technically, yeah.
you do.
How does that?
Oh
work
shit,
again?
that's right.
It's just-
I also need to roll concentration for maintaining my greater invisibility. Not that it's gonna be doing me much fucking good.
I believe you need to roll a Constitution saving throw and beat 10.
Yes.
Okay.
It's either 10 or half of the damage
But I have
that you
an
took.
advantage on that. Okay, well, I want to roll it with advantage anyway because I want to use my stupid feat that I never get to use.
Okay. Well, my greater invisibility, for what it's worth, maintains.
Oh yeah, when you got hit by the
Yeah.
death.
Mhm.
All right, the other guard in the front is rushing into the vines, but gets slowed down, and so when he gets adjacent, he's not able to act. The 2 guards in the back with crossbows fire.
Oh, those guys all the way up there. Jeez.
Aren't paladins supposed to be able to like detect evil? What the fuck is this one doing?
Not
Just
anymore.
really laying down on the job.
They don't detect
She
evil
works
anymore.
in politics.
Detect evil
That
the
should
way
be going off all the time. You gotta just learn to turn it off.
detect,
Well, whatever.
In
the
this
way
case,
that
they don't detect evil anymore; they detect outsiders.
yeah, it's like Fae,
Oh.
undead, celestials.
And they're actually pretty good at it because they can identify what kind of outsider they are. That no other spell can do that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So she could like detect that I'm an Asimar if she ever.
Man, why weren't any of you cool enough to be a paladin?
I guess if she can detect you, she'd be able to detect Aurelia as well.
Yeah.
All right, one of them fires on Grenache. Well, really, they both do, but only one actually succeeds. And Grenache,
Wait.
you can use your action to deflect missiles, or reaction to deflect missiles.
Yeah, I think I might as well do that.
It's going to be based on the amount of damage I roll.
Yep.
All right, so roll your deflect ability and beat a 7.
I mean, I don't even have to because Dex plus monk level alone negates that.
All right, and the other guy rolled with advantage, so let me just check.
Sorry, Bowman. There was one thing I forgot to do on my turn. I wanted to do. I just wanted to give
failed.
a bardic inspiration to someone.
Oh, you can't. You used your bonus action to Misty Step.
Oh, right, that's the bonus action. Fuck, I'm very good at remembering action. Okay.
You're very good at remembering rules.
Yeah.
All right, and I believe you actually have the option of throwing the missile back since you deflected all of the damage.
I do, but I can't choose the target for that, can I?
Let's see. You need to spend a key point to make a ranged attack with the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught as part of the same reaction, with proficiency and dexterity.
Oh my god. I
And,
love the idea that you can throw an arrow as well as you can shoot it.
It's a bolt, but yeah.
A bolt.
And
That's,
it's-
that's even worse.
And technically, it's a monk weapon, if that would add to the damage. And yes, you can choose your target.
Oh, goody then.
Worm.
I'm gonna go for this one right in front of me.
She's
What,
dead.
is dead?
She's dead.
Is she?
Yeah.
Dead.
She's fucking
Oh.
obliterated by 80 something damage.
85.
85 damage.
Lily fired a crossbow bolt through her throat.
Okay.
She's not getting back up.
This one right here. Other wormed guy.
That woman is deader than Disco.
I mean, it is a ranged thing, so I was thinking this one.
you're gonna have disadvantage regardless.
Yeah. You know what, then I'll go with this guy in the front. I'll just roll it as if it's a dart, yeah?
Yeah. It's a ranged attack roll with advantage with dexterity.
Actually, I can't do ranged when they're in melee range, can I?
Oh, no. You get disadvantage, but you're restrained, so you get disadvantage anyway. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And disadvantage applies when you are attacking out of a melee situation, no matter who your target is.
Enough. That's still a 22.
Nice. Against this person, I believe that's a hit.
I would
Okay,
hope so.
What my roll for damage on that?
Well, the bolt is 1d8 plus your dexterity. That beats your 1d6 monk damage, I believe. So
Yeah.
that's what you roll.
So 1d8 plus 4. Okay. Wow, nearly max.
All right. Well, that gets started on his hit points. Lake, the staff has fallen over since the person who planted it is dead, and the sort of shimmering around your form has faded as well.
You're welcome.
Get fucked, nerd. Get fucked, nerd. I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this motherfucker with advantage. So give me a second to find it. I'm gear in combat now because I have a special one for it. So, advantage. Well. Well.
Jesus.
Oh, I didn't get the hat trick, but that is.
I'm happy you didn't get the hat trick.
Let's see. So
2 alone was too much.
So 2, 4, 5d8 plus 15. And that's it, because I'm not hulking out. So 41 damage, and then I'm gonna run back to my original starting position.
All right. Well, there you go.
Get him in both eyes. All right. And I believe that's my. Wait, hold on. Do I have any? I don't think I have any bonus stuff really. So that's my turn.
Also, I just realized I should be moving before the paladin.
Oh yeah, you do have the same initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fix that. Oh, you're dead.
She's dead. Yeah. You can like just.
Oh, that's right.
Who's
I need
dead?
to.
You need
I'll
to
need
remove
to
her.
roll concentration checks 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the wrong die.
So hold on. It's 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 5 is 16.
Tell me if you got more than 20 on one of them.
7 plus 6 is. I'm trying to think. 7 plus 6 is
It's 13.
13 plus 5. No, I never got I never got more than 20 on any of them.
Well, luckily for you guys, you rolled crap on the first one. So, Grenache, the vines have faded from existence. Cracks in the tiles are still there,
You're welcome.
but nothing is restraining you anymore.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know, aside from all this engagement.
Yeah, I'm pretty much where I need to be. I just move a little bit forward and figure I'm gonna wail on this guy.
Yet. And 17 damage.
Yep. I'm assuming that's another hit.
Yep.
Another 11. And then I'm going to use patient defense.
All right, fair enough. Let me see if I can find a good thing for that. All right. The person you're facing is actually quite familiar with that stance you just took. So he's going to turn to Silky instead.
Don't hurt Silky.
Go on there, cat. All right, let's see here. All right, 4 attacks plus 8. First one misses. Second one hits.
What's Silky's AC?
20.
Okay. Aurelia's gonna use cutting words to try to help her. And fail. Cool.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. He is going to, let's see here. Ah, here it is. It's 1d6 normally. Plus 3, plus 3. And with the staff flashes. And smashes into Silky extra hard. And then he uses his bonus action to attack twice more.
Fucking monks, am I right?
Yeah, what cheating assholes?
Bunch of pieces of shit.
I can't think of a single good monk.
You're right.
Luckily, she's able to keep his weapon at bay using her armor. And so she switches her Slayer's Prey to him.
Fuck him up, Silky.
And is going to attack twice. With plus 8. Oh.
Nice.
Oh! He's just
Both of
eating a lot of criticals today.
Yeah, he
Neither am I.
is.
To be fair, the caster only ate 1.
Yeah.
Really hard though.
Yeah, ate it really hard.
And since her weapon is the Great Sword of Sharpness, she does not roll damage. He takes
Oh.
15 and then 29 slashing damage.
Okay.
What is the great sword of sharpness?
Great Sword of Sharpness, you just automatically deal max damage on criticals, I believe.
On any hit.
Oh, on any hit?
And then criticals deal an extra 14.
Damn. Yeah, fuck him up, Silky.
Jesus.
Alright.
Then roll another d20. If you roll a 20, you lop off one of the target's limb.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should do that. Nah.
Ah, so close.
No, knowing his luck, we could have had a missing limb. Unfortunately, it's not as cool as the Vorpal sword, where if you just get a 20, you just kill them. They're just dead.
Well, yeah, you decapitate them.
Yeah. Unless you can live
Fucking
without a
old.
head, then
Then you're much cooler than me.
yeah, same.
Lily.
Okay, so I could help out. I could do that. Cat, please.
Do it. Do it. Knock your girlfriend out.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking grapple her ass. I'm gonna burn my movement and my bonus action to actually catch up to her. But yeah, I'm gonna fucking grapple her.
Okay, roll athletics.
You can just do subdual damage.
That's not.
I could do some. Yeah.
It isn't? Non-lethal
If you-
damage?
If you attack with a melee weapon, and you would knock their hit points to 0, you can say that you intend to knock them out.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant.
Oh.
That's just not a
Yeah.
separate tracker.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't-
because subdual damage in 3rd edition was dumb.
Right, it was separate. Yeah, okay. No, I get it. I was thinking of it the way that Bobbin explained it. I was just calling it that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, for the time being, because I already burnt my bonus action, so I can't whip out my sword. Let's do this anyway. Come at me,
Okay.
you fucking.
Well, she was never really that good at the physical stuff either.
Exactly.
Is that why you broke up?
They didn't break up! For fuck's sake!
Damn her and her
Wait,
height.
she just like went to another continent like without saying anything?
Yes.
Yes! Because that's the way
happens.
the worm works!
That's so weird.
She
Okay.
is much, but you are still much smaller than her, and so she is able to sort of pop out of your range.
Now, I'd just like to imagine she just holds out her hand and just, like, puts it on Lily's forehead, and Lily just keeps trying to run forward.
All right, so Paladin's turn.
Also, she couldn't possibly be Lily's girlfriend because Lily hasn't had the fucking courage.
I really can help you with that.
All right, let's see here. That's stats. Right. She's just going to wail on Grenache some more.
Cool. Well, hopefully Grenache doesn't fucking die.
Yeah, I hope Grenache is not a fucking dead
Damn
so.
I mean, 17 won't do it.
Sorry, I'm just amusing myself now with the idea of dropping a grenade and saying it's non-lethal.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, it
that's
has to
right.
be the
Aurelia already did her thing, so...
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry. I was trying to save Silky. Probably should have saved it for Grenache in retrospect.
What's going on?
You're probably gonna get Smite Eviled.
I mean, that's a disadvantage, so...
Right. Sorry.
Okay, so
Oh, thank
Oh.
God!
Yeah.
You do not eat 38 damage.
There's a participation defense, guys.
Yeah. Curses about something being way too slippery.
That's the peanut oil. Oh no, I'm allergic to that!
Fuck you.
Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, she's got that aura thing. Lily, roll wisdom saving throw.
Why do you hate me? What have I done to wrong you?
I think 85 damage.
You know what? Fuck you, that's 6.
Yeah. All right, we'll take 6 damage from her whispering aura, as the unnatural presence of the worm causes psychic damage.
It's fine, I evaded. I try not to think too hard about uncanny evasion.
All right, and what's this spell do?
No, those are bad words. Don't say those words.
Don't say those words, please, no.
Those are fucking cursed ass words.
Oh, it is a melee spell attack.
Ah, fuck me.
And it would be considered a 5th level spell.
Can she try to resist her master's thing every turn?
Yeah, she failed again.
Oh, okay. Fair
Oh,
enough.
She also missed Lily, so never mind about that. Her hand starts glowing with dark energy, but you keep the hell away from that.
I love the phrase, "What's this spell do?"
This isn't the grabbing I wanted.
Aurelia.
All right. Aurelia is going to use Steel Wind Strike, I think. And hey, she's already in melee range, one of the guys, but she's also in range of
Weren't we trying to like not kill them?
yeah, but it's a melee attack. So
Oh, okay.
it's a melee spell attack, but I assume the still
She
actually
chooses her targets with this, it's not just hitting everybody in range.
Oh, I thought if it was a spell, then it can't be non-lethal.
okay, if I move like within, like, am I allowed to sort of? Sorry, I don't know much about this because it never really comes up. Am I allowed to like sidestep like this, but still be in the guy's thing and not provoke an opportunity attack?
Oh yeah, that's a thing. If you
Okay.
leave a threatened area, that provokes.
Okay,
If you
so
move within it, that's fine.
so she can move there, and then she'll be within 30 feet of those two, I believe. All right. So she'll do that first, and then she will use Steel Wind Strike, and she's gonna do like non-lethal stuff or whatever, except to the wormed up guy. She's willing to kill him. I mean, I said non-lethal. You know what I mean? If it kills anyone, mainly if it kills these chumpuses who have no hit
It is
points.
a magic spell that deals weapon attack damage, doesn't it? As in, like,
Yeah,
it's
well,
sort of considered both, which is kind of important because, spell attacks are spell attacks.
Does that mean I wouldn't be able to do that?
Well, that's the thing, is that Steel Wind Strike is a weird little hybrid.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weapon attack that's followed
Please.
by a magic.
I mean,
Tell
my
me more about this
interpretation-
anime bullshit.
My interpretation would be that it explicitly uses her weapon, so it is using a melee weapon, and thus and it is like a melee spell attack. So I don't know. So I would assume it works. If you want to rule that it doesn't, then I can do something else. Just let me know.
Well, it is used to channel the spell, but the damage itself is force.
Fair. Okay.
But I think that you could tank this guy's attack if you just wanted to get in range of both of the wormed people. Just saying. I think you could take another one from him.
He only does a d6 plus 3.
Yeah, I probably could.
Plus one.
I would
Oh, plus
be
1.
worried
Jesus.
though about like if I fucking crit or something, and I don't want to kill Lily's friend.
Well, she actually has a fair amount of hit points, and nobody's dug into those yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
the,
yeah.
The paladin, I assume I'm probably not going to kill anyway. All right. In that case, I'll risk it. I'll move up here. I'll take the hit from that guy.
Don't worry about warlocks. We're surprisingly hardy for spellcasters.
Yeah, she has more hit points than that poor abjurer did.
Okay. Well, that's fine then. I will make the melee spell attacks. So it's a plus 10. So I'm just attacking the two wormed up people and the paladin, not the other two, because I don't want to kill them by accident.
All right, tell me the order before you roll.
Yes. Before I do the order, I'll say Lily's friend, the monk-looking guy, and is the order. Okay.
Hits.
Nice. Do I roll damage separately for each of them, or is it one damage?
No. For all spells, you roll damage once.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I just want to make sure.
Because you're lucky
Yeah.
enough if you have that many dice sitting in your dice tray.
Okay, 28 damage to each of them. and then I can teleport next to one of them, but I don't super want to. Actually, wait. Would it give Lily advantage against friend
Yes.
if I were next to her as well? Okay, I'm going to teleport next to her friend then.
If you didn't, I was gonna spend an entire turn setting up Mage Hand. So
Well, it's not advantage, but she can use sneak attack now.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah, or whatever. That's what I meant. All right, and I still have my bonus action, so I will give. Who wants Bardic Inspiration?
I don't need it. I have advantage, so anybody else
Yeah,
can
I'm
take
not-
it.
I want it.
Yeah, I'll give it to Lily just so she can have a good chance of taking out her friend.
Use my non-lethal grenade.
So that's my bonus action. All right, I'm done.
And that is my presentation for the class.
All right. Let's see. This guard over here is going to move up against Silky. Miss. Other guard adjacent to Grenache is going to miss. And then the two at long range are also still going to go after Grenache. And not
Nothing.
even
Miss.
close.
What was the 22?
Negated by disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, they were only at disadvantage. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. 22 and 14, so 14.
Leg is up.
All right,
Does it
I'm gonna do these attacks separately because that guy seems pretty low on health. But I'm gonna go after the wormed up monk for this this first attack or two and see how that goes. Oh wait, I meant
Okay,
to
but
roll.
y'all-
I meant to roll an advantage. So 23 hit him.
Yeah. The
Okay,
21 hits
so,
it.
Oh, the 21 hits it even. Okay, so Wait, is it D8 or D10 for Eldritch Blast? I was underselling myself. I meant to roll D10s, not D8s. Oh well. So 14.
That's probably.
Wham.
All right. And then this one's gonna go to Lily's friend. I just want to see how much damage a single one will do before
Don't
I'm
crit.
not gonna. 27. I'm sure hits. So let's see. Roll. D10 plus 5. So 9. All right, soften her up a bit, and then this last one's gonna go for the paladin, because I'm sure even the paladin could eat 2d10 plus 5, even if I crit.
Yeah.
So.
Eat that for breakfast.
Yeah. Pretty sure 20 misses though.
The 20 hits.
Oh, 20 hits. Interesting.
Her magic
D10
weapon.
plus-
Her magic item is a weapon, not her armor.
And she eats
Just-
15. And then Lake is going to move from this starting position over to here-ish. Alright, I'm done.
I just imagine every time you do that, you hear the sound of giggling and footsteps.
Grenache, you're up.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can just say when you deplete her hit points, you can just say I knock her out instead, because at this point, it's all non-lethal damage from here on. Or knocking them out from now on.
Yeah, well, first off, I'm gonna try and knock this guy out. Just like, please, just go to sleep.
Yeah, action economy, I can see that.
I can still use temper for that, yeah?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Shiv you in the kidneys, but it's fine. It's non-lethal.
No, use the blunt end.
yeah, that definitely takes him out. Based on the other guys, at least.
You choke up your grip on the spear so that you're holding the horn part, and you flip it around, whack him real hard in the temple with the butt end of your spear.
Bonk.
it puts a dent in his helmet, and he goes down.
Nice.
Okay. And do this. Oh.
Well, it gets lodged in there.
Yeah, it just.
The paladin is still pressing you, so you kind of fumble about as you try and get your spear back in the right position.
Yeah, I'm still gonna keep up patient defense though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
for the
shift
best.
this way.
All right, that'll give Silky an opening. She will use her bonus action to move her Slayer's Prey once again.
I do emphasize, you do not kill this one.
Yeah. And let's see. Well, it's 8. First one hits, second one does not. And I forgot this, by the way, but in addition to doing 15 slashing damage, she does also do 1d6 damage as for the target of her Slayer's Prey. So yeah, 16 damage. The civilians evacuate. Lily.
Excellent.
It's clobbering time, I guess. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate Predator's Light finally for the first time.
You might not want to do that because if you kill her with Predator's, if you deplete her with Predator's Light, it will kill her.
It's still a weapon attack.
Oh, still a weapon attack? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's a weapon attack. What did you
Okay.
think it was?
I thought it was Radiant.
It's a weapon attack that deals radiant damage. The damage type is irrelevant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fun and weird, and don't think too hard about it.
You can
Okay.
knock her out radiantly. I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway because all the damage is done at the
Just
same
wave the stick in front of her face
you could
and have
just
her
say
pass
that
out.
the physical damage is what knocks her out, right? Because it's just what.
Does a 15 hit even?
A 15. Well, I could tell you, or you might want to use that Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do I roll?
1d10.
Because
Add
once I say if you miss or not, the Bardic, you don't have a chance to use it.
Yeah, I'll use it anyway, just in case.
18 hits.
Roll.
Yeah, we can't all be cool and just have
10 plus 7
bark
plus
skin
7
on all day.
That is not enough.
I wave my stun baton around.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
well, I might be able to knock her out on my turn.
Yeah, you'll be able to do it.
Just remember, if
And
you
now
fuck
it's-
up, you will die.
And now it's the Paladin's turn.
If I can't kill her accidentally, I'll be using my sword.
I can't kill her accidentally. I'll be using my sword. Also, the thing that the queen is the empress is sitting on looks like a hamburger patty.
A delicious hamburger patty.
All right. Seeing you return to your hard-to-hit stance, the Paladin is going to change targets.
No,
Time to
And keep
fuck up.
rolling
Well-
ones.
that's what you deserve.
Um,
Okay, I don't really
If you
think
roll a
that's...
10,
I
it would
mean,
still hit.
no. Okay. Well, yeah. In that case, then no. I can always use it on the damage if she does damage. Just try to reduce that a bit.
If she does damage,
If
yeah,
she
that's a
does
pretty
damage.
big
Does a
definitive.
lot.
I'm pretty
Damage.
sure she's gonna be doing damage.
Let's see, that's another smite.
Oh,
And I roll
Oh.
4 of those.
oh,
What?
No!
Oh, because
You
they're
roll
ones or
twos
twos.
as well.
Yeah, you reroll
Oh
twos.
god. Oh god.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Sadistic fuck.
Smite is amazing.
Combined with 2 great weapon fighting, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
So
What's the
that's
total there?
1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 22 plus 20, 42 damage.
42 damage. Okay, I will
Fucking
reduce
rip and
what I
piss.
can of that. Okay, 34 damage.
Silky's not looking so hot.
That is a lie. You know it.
take that back. Silky is always.
She has a charisma of 37, bitches.
Charisma of 69.
All right. Surrounded now, Marlia suddenly starts to shake. Seems to see Lily for the first time since combat began. And she turns her glowing hand, which is still glowing with dark energy, and grasps her own neck with it.
Oh no! Wait.
She's trying to I think the worm's trying to kill her.
She knocks herself out.
Oh, she knocks herself out.
Oh, okay. Ha, with
She is
necrotic
dying.
damage. Oh, piss.
Oh well, we
What?
can just
What happened?
do first aid or whatever.
Just get Grenache over here.
What
She
was?
used her own vampiric touch against herself.
Oh.
All right. Well, that's interesting. All right. So how does saving someone from being
Being guided.
from dying or whatever work?
You can roll a medicine check to stabilize them. You can force a healing potion down their throat, or you can use a healing spell.
Okay. Would Lily prefer to do the honors on that one?
I just want her alive.
Because I
So,
mean, I do have cure wounds. I could just give her a free cure
Yeah.
wounds.
Fucking do it.
But I mean, if Lily would rather, I can also help with the palate. I do want to help my
Help. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Just
Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
man, it's sure great that I've got all this rope.
Kinky.
Yeah, let's cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on the Paladin.
It just works.
It
Just
does.
works.
That's the nice thing. So guaranteed, you guys will have advantage against her. And it's not like a charm spell or anything. So
Kind of non-lethal
resist
my
it.
goal.
wait, no, never mind. I take that back. Wait, I take that back. I just read the spell description. It does say the creature can't be charmed or immune to the spell. Never mind. Bubba didn't say anything. It doesn't count. Fuck, I forgot that. I was sure that it was. Okay. Good thing I checked. Okay. Fuck. That's annoying. All my best spells are charm spells.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, the alternative is I could put her in a force cage.
Or you could go up to her and smack her with your sword and knock her
That's
out.
so bad. She has. I do not have a good attack roll.
I deeply appreciate the most threatening person is the one we can't kill.
I could just polymorph her.
I say the most threatening person, but that's because I
Wait,
killed
paladins
the
have.
mage.
Do paladins have good wisdom? No, I mean their main thing is charisma and like probably strength or whatever. So like she might have okay wisdom, but she probably doesn't have great. Wait, do paladins have proficiency in wisdom saves?
I don't
Is
know.
it-
I'm not gonna look it up in metagame.
Okay, fine. I thought you might know.
Not off the top of my head. No, I've never played a paladin.
Okay. Fuck. All right.
If he knew and told you, that would still be metagaming.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true. Shit. Okay. Sorry.
The only time I've actively accidentally cheated was when we fought all those mimics, and that's because I have the stats for mimics memorized.
This is actually very tough. I'm realizing now how dependent I am on charm effects.
You could turn invisible and give yourself advantage forever, like I do.
Hold on. I could also just run down and turn. I could just run down and make Silky invisible. Which honestly is, yeah, you know what? That'll unfreeze these guys though.
Oh yeah, because it's concentration. Never mind.
Okay.
You could heal Silky.
I could heal Silky. I would have
You
to
could
run
beat up the Empress.
You could heal Grenache.
That would not be helpful. That is not a good contribution.
You could heal Grenache too.
Look, it's fine. It would be
okay. You know what?
non-lethal.
I'm going to. Fuck. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try polymorphing her. I don't care. Maybe she's proficient or whatever. I'll give it a shot. Wait, no. These guys will wake up. Fuck. All the things I can use will make these guys wake up.
Yeah, it's almost like they kind of realized that some spells were bullshit, so that's why they invented concentration.
I mean, we can deal with the people here. That's not too much of an issue.
You're right. Okay. So if I use Cure Wounds on can I do it to just stabilize her but not have her wake up? Like,
No, she will gain hit points.
she will gain hit points and then she'll start attacking us again because the worm will take over. Fuck. Okay.
If you can find a way
here's
of getting
the
me
thing.
out of combat,
Here's
I
the
can
thing.
fix this.
Here's the thing. If you heal her and she gets hit points, she'll wake up. And then Lily gets a turn before her. She's prone. Lily will have
That's true.
advantage.
I'm going to run over here and heal Silky instead.
Okay.
It's what Aurelia would do. So I believe my thing lets me cast Cure Wounds as a third level spell? Shit. I don't remember exactly. I think it's third level.
See, it's 5th level actually.
Oh, 5th level. Oh, that's nice then.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
So 5d8.
Yeah, I guess so.
Plus your charisma mod.
Yes. Okay. Roll 5d8 plus 10. Okay, there we go. Ah, what?
Sorry, that
Wrong way.
Did you just reveal that Silky's a vampire?
I typed in a minus out of habit. Usually health only goes down.
Yeah, weird that.
Yeah.
Right, you gonna use your bonus action for anything?
Yes, I'm gonna give it to Silky. Give Bardic Inspiration to Silky, I mean.
I'm gonna give my bonus turn.
Let me give my bone as to her.
No.
Yes.
Right. Well, just review. Well, you've run back into that one poor guard who's been going after you's range.
Yes.
So it's-
Still trying to fuck you up.
He misses.
He's just
Mine is 17. So.
really mad now.
all
Why
right.
do you keep dodging?
So the two guards, in the
Stop
corners here,
credit.
actually going to run forwards.
Okay, you do you, buddy.
That's a dash
Oh,
action, so
I
that's as
forgot
far
they
as they've
existed.
gotten. Lake.
They can follow their hearts.
Let's see. I'm just gonna start Eldritch Blasting the Paladin one at a time, so that yeah, still one at a time. Just it depends on how much if I get crits or not, Bobbin.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so no crit there, but that's a hit. I'm gonna just.
Why do you
I mean,
roll
look,
so fucking high
He's
with
got
that?
about a 50% chance of getting a crit on any given roll, apparently. So
So let me do this for right now and see how good she feels after that. So 15. Which I'm pretty sure does not. Yep. So let me just go ahead and roll that third one.
wait, didn't you roll the second damage?
I rolled. No, I just rolled both the damage at the same time. Well, I mean,
Oh.
you're right.
Seriously, what the fuck?
I do have about a
2d10 plus 5.
2d10 plus 5, so 19.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
I know. And then I'm gonna run here. And I know I'm getting closer. This is just in case, like, we get her low enough that I can have the potential to knock her out. I do still have a mace. I also have a quarterstaff now. It's a very good quarterstaff.
Just gleefully come out of stealth to club her upside the head.
I don't even need to come out of stealth. I can keep doing it while stealth. That's the great part about greater visibility.
Grenache, you're up.
Indeed, I am. Right.
Forever fighting this one paladin.
And you know, with Step of the Wind, you can disengage as a bonus action.
Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. So, Step of the Wind, disengage.
Then punch the Empress.
And
We might have to restrain Lily before this is over.
yeah, I'm gonna dash and just move past them because they wouldn't be able to stop me given they're under influence. And then
Plus,
Fear the Dying.
yeah, plus disengage works on every person you pass in a round.
Yeah, that's why it's an
Awesome.
action.
And yeah, Spare the Dying.
All right, she is stabilized at 0. She will not need to be rolling saving throws on her turn.
I give a thumbs up to Lily.
Lily gives you a thumbs up back.
All right. Now that her Slayer's Prey is finally stabilized, Silky is going to use Hunter's Mark against the Paladin.
Ooh.
Now, with Hunter's Mark, in combat situations, it means she does an extra 1d6 damage when she hits. Now, let's see. Attack bonus is +8. Alright, she will spend that Bardic Inspiration and still miss. And then miss again. Huh.
Dang it.
The one person we can't kill.
Lily.
Lily, knock these guys out because I'm pretty sure they're about to start trying to drag the Empress away.
I mean, it's fine. They're
We're
It's fine.
okay with that. Well, we still prefer the chance to talk to her. Actually.
Yeah, I would prefer the chance to talk to her, which is why I'm saying kind of maybe knock them out.
problem is I'm not the one. I'm not the person to knock out multiple people.
No, but you knock them out one at a time, and the Grenache goes before the guard. No, goes after the guards.
Because I was gonna help out with the paladin, who y'all seem to be not doing so hot with.
I mean, one thing at a time.
Yeah, we actually
I'm just
don't know
saying.
what they're doing, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the paladin.
You can't. That would require you to move through an enemy's space.
Okay, you know what?
But you can dash as a bonus
Oh,
action,
through
so
the-
who cares?
Yeah, exactly. So, fuck you, Bob.
Also, isn't technically this space unemployed because,
Unemployed.
Yeah, I was thinking of this fellow up here.
well, I mean, okay, fair enough.
So it'd be like, Yeah, I could go right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying, because that's still 30 feet.
Even without burning my bonus. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, settle in right there.
Hop right on top of the corpse of the person you killed.
Yeah, spit on it too, just for added measure. So she's not prone, right? The paladin?
Paladin, no.
No, okay. Well, I'm still gonna hit her.
Well, with a roll like that, you are, yeah.
Exactly. Don't doubt my power. Yeah, it's that number.
It's a large number.
It is a pretty large number, yes.
That number is both large and in charm.
All right. Since you didn't spend it, do you plan on using your bonus action for anything?
Let me think. Let me look at my spells again. So I know I'll Misty Step away. I'm just gonna disengage, I guess, right next to the princess. Because I want out.
I think you used up all of your regular movement to get there, though.
Disengage for me, though.
Disengage doesn't give you extra movement.
It does not? Okay, thought it did.
No, that's what dash is for.
Don't worry, you're already next to a princess.
You know what? No, fuck you. I'm gonna Misty Step back to where I was.
You fucking copycats. Everybody's stealing Misty Step from.
Excuse me,
This is cultural appropriation.
I was given Misty Step by my patron, and it's a different version of Misty Step. It's called Misty
I
Escape.
was given it by my patron as well. By which I mean a wizard.
The wizard did it.
Alright, what does the paladin do? Don't hurt
first,
Silky.
She
please.
glows with divine energy, and her wounds start closing up.
Oh my god, what? All that. How much damage did she just heal?
5 times her paladin level.
That's
Can somebody just delete this paladin from existence?
I'm very seriously tempted to just use Cage on her.
Yeah.
Think about it this way: no one move you do could possibly kill her with this much health.
But I mean, that buys us an hour. I don't know.
Hold on.
Or Polymorph. I could just use Polymorph. Which would also buy us an hour.
I can use Dominate
well, probably
Person,
the
which
other
would
people.
dominate us, which would buy us an hour.
Dominate Person will not work.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it's Charm Effect, right?
And a 24 hits, unless Aurelia wants to do something.
Yes. I do. I will use my last one to try to help Silky. Is that good enough?
You could banish her.
Her armor class is 20, so yeah, that's good enough.
Nice.
I could banish her. I haven't cast Banishment in a while.
Silky, please stop almost eating shit.
Okay, Aurelia's turn.
Still got this other guard in front of you.
Yeah, did he not end up attacking me, or did I just miss that?
He tried.
He tried
Okay.
and failed.
He's been trying.
Bless his heart.
Okay, I mean, I'm not that worried about the random people at this point, I would say. Although we could just spend a round taking them out, and then I could try polymorphing the paladin.
The Paladin might not be a problem soon, depending on a saving throw.
All right. Okay.
I was just gonna banish her. She'll be gone for a whole minute.
Okay. I was looking for a longer term solution, but yeah, I suppose.
A minute is enough
I
for.
mean, it would be useful because we could then clean up while she's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm just gonna.
and then we
hit
could
this
like
guy
ready
just-
actions to just like gang up on her.
Yeah, I'll just
Just
hit
fuck her face up.
Hit the guy next to me with my sword.
I mean, we could try and convince her to stop attacking, but
That's fucking stupid. You're stupid.
Okay, well.
Let me
that's
just
probably
hit
not
thing,
good enough.
okay?
All right, the guard actually has better armor class than that.
Yep. All right. Well, so
This is the saddest fight I've ever seen.
that's pretty much my turn.
All right. So, the guard on the right spends his action to wake the guard further to the right out of the hypnotic stupor.
Mm-hmm.
The guard in the center here does the same thing for the empress. And now that he has his turn back, this guard grabs the princess, and they all start
Empress.
dragging her up off the dais. Grunash, you do have an opportunity to make an attack of opportunity against the top guard.
Yeah, and then you can
Well,
also
well,
engage
DP.
both of them.
okay,
Just a quick question, Bobman. Do we see any like passages out that are obvious in the back of the room?
Not
This
from your
weird guy called-
perspective.
There's this weird guy named
Fair.
Dennis who's just been hanging out the entire time.
okay, sorry, I missed that then. What was going on?
Again, attack of opportunity against this guy.
Also, you could then engage both of them if you want to do me specifically a solid.
No,
Yeah.
they'd be leaving.
Yeah, I'll go for a knockout strike. Why not?
No, I mean in engagement range. So like if Grenache were to run up to them, because then I could follow up and smack some face.
All right, yeah, sure enough, this guard does not get past you. This guard gets this far and no farther.
Alrighty.
Well, I'm just gonna roll 3 attacks again. Wait, no, that's right. I did say I was gonna try something. First off, I'm going to move here, so that gives. Actually, no. If Grunash is gonna be moving to give Lily that anyway, I might as well just stay where I am. I'm gonna cast Banishment. Since I'm casting it as a 5th level spell, I can target an additional creature.
Yep.
So, target 1 is the paladin. Target 2, what's the range on this? 60 feet. It's gonna be this guy.
Wait,
Oh,
what kind of saving throw is banished?
It's
Charisma.
It's charisma based, but
Uh,
I think it's a chance. And then my saving DC for that is 18 these days.
okay, but part of me wishes you banished the Empress instead.
I feel like your chances of
Yeah,
just
yeah.
working on the paladin are very low because
I-
probably
I
has like
did
20
s-
charisma and proficiency in it.
I did say that it was a long shot, but I at least banished one of the queen's escorts, so we can knock out the last guard. He's gone for a minute. And then,
But it's concentration and your invisibility falls.
is it concentration? Oh shit!
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well,
Why they got to be so mean to spellcasters?
I know, right?
Concentration a thing.
Don't forget to mark off your spell from your.
Oh yeah. I'm using blue as a spell, so. It would have been worth it. It would have been worth dropping my invisibility if I got the paladin. So I feel that was a calculated risk. Because the paladin could have rolled really crap on their
Yeah, I
charisma
mean,
save.
that's fair.
Any movement?
Yes. I'm gonna actually. Actually, no. I'm gonna stay where I am. It's fine.
All right, Grunash.
Alrighty. Okay, well, I don't want them to leave right away on giving the wrong impression. So I'm gonna walk up and knock this guy out.
Just immediately menace the Empress. See why I did that, man? I can do that to you too.
I'm guessing that hits.
It wasn't even worth saying.
Okay.
This guy.
What
will
kind of
double
armor
ones
do they wear? Are they wearing?
for our hit points? Chain
Okay.
and a shield.
Okay. So yeah.
So effectively, as the guards try to rush past you, you snap another one in the temple with your spear butt, and you step forward and snap the other one. And you've still got movement and another attack.
Yeah, but I'm
Please
also not
clobber
interested in harming this person. Like,
Yeah, well, don't attack the Empress, but you could attack the other guard or the paladin.
Hog tie the Empress.
wait, what other god?
The one who's still hypnotized, because that's gonna be going away in a minute, so
Yeah.
you might as well hit.
Yeah, and that's
also
another.
the one next to Aurelia.
That's another
Yeah,
reason
or
why I
just
wanted
the
to get rid
paladin.
of. That's why another reason why I was okay with losing great invisibility. I was going to lose it soon anyway.
Oh, had I known that, I would have struck that one first.
It's
Well,
Well,
fine.
it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's gonna go away when I use polymorph on the paladin.
I mean, I've got plenty of movement, so why not? I don't think she's gonna try to hit me of all of those people in this thing. So
The Empress chooses not to use her opportunity attack.
Coward.
yeah,
Okay, well,
bonk, and then just go around it.
you want to help fight the paladin?
No, he's got to fight the Empress.
No, I'm gonna make sure she doesn't run away.
I suppose.
Hog tie the Empress.
Don't do that. Just tell her that we're not here to hurt her.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that's gonna be my.
We're
like,
not here to hurt
bonus
her
action, I
after
suppose,
murdering and
It's
beating
free.
the shit out of everyone in her throne room.
We
Talking-
murdered 2 people.
Talking is
Your
free.
friend murdered twice as many people as the rest of us combined, so...
Yeah.
In my defense, she wasn't in her right mind.
Well, she finally managed to hit with one of these. Silky, I mean.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm so proud.
And then what's her bonus damage there?
And just making sure I'm keeping track of everything. She's got a lot of damage sources, and this is a new character.
Ah, fair enough.
Yes. 1d6 from Hunter's Mark, 1d6 from Slayer's Prey, and then 15 for the Great Sword of Sharpness, and 4 for Greater Favorite Enemy, Humanoid.
Oh, yeah.
I love hunting people.
The most dangerous game.
No, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure there's
man.
still dragons in this camp, in this particular
Yes.
world.
Either way, gotta go back to where I was. Chill with my good friend Silky and beat the shit out of this paladin. So let's see. Let's roll them bones. Does a
Yeah.
19 hit? It does. Oh.
Yeah. It looks like she's easy to hit. She just has a shitload of hit points.
Oh, you've got her below the 100 hit point threshold again.
Yeah.
But it's her turn.
Please no hurty.
Please no steppy. Oh no.
No! Who is that against?
Silky.
No! Oh, man.
Hey, if you use your thing, you can at least turn it into a
can't.
not natural 20. Oh.
No, first of all, it doesn't work. It changes the result, not the roll, so it would
Yeah.
it would still be a natural 20.
doesn't-
Also,
oh.
I'm out. I've used them all.
Like, Grave Clerics can counter critical hits, but Cutting Words can't.
To be fair, grave clerics in general are pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's
As someone who has played one back when they were still working on it. good old Father Gregorium in his funeral emporium with new and improved crematorium. Hot damn!
Oh no.
Holy shit!
No, but
To be
he hasn't
fair,
rerolled
to be
yet.
fair, to be fair, it's not an 85.
Just take her off the initiative tracker here.
I mean, I'm hesitant to say this, but you didn't the 1 and 2. Aren't you supposed to do that?
Shh, shh.
Sorry, roll the what?
You didn't re-roll the ones or the
oh,
two.
Yeah.
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 God damn it, you fool!
It's fine. Silky will be okay. She won't die instantly. Aurelia is going to spend her turn stabilizing her or whatever, even if it opens her up to being attacked.
50, 60. So, 12. 12 more hit points.
Yeah. I guess so.
Oh,
Do you
she's
have 1 hit
so...
point left?
2.
I'm so glad I used cure wounds on her. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So,
well,
seeing Silky be stabbed to within an inch of her life, what is Aurelia thinking right now?
Aurelia is thinking she needs to do whatever she can to
Well, not,
stop this
not
paladin.
thought process, just emotion.
Aurelia is extremely upset. She's not really thinking too hard about it, but she's very,
Hell yeah.
very scared.
Scared.
Yes.
Aurelia's hair flashes, glows, and turns yellow.
What is this bullshit?
Oh shit.
Stop having mood hair.
Your
Wait, what do you mean
step-
stop him? This is the first time this has ever happened.
I know, and I wanted to stop.
Your face step can now be used again, and it will have the summer effect rather than the autumn effect.
Oh, you shitty elf.
Okay, you'll have to remind me what the summer effect is because I only remember the autumn effect.
Targets take within 5 feet of your where you land. Or, yeah. Targets of your choice will take your charisma bonus in fire damage where you end up after Misty Stepping.
Interesting. Okay. Aurelia is going to Misty Step next to the paladin. Sorry, how much was it?
5.
Charisma bonus.
So that's, yeah.
Just 5, okay. That's not that much, but
Every little bit helps.
Aurelia is acting on instinct right now. And then... Yeah, she really doesn't have any great things to do. Oh, wait. Okay. She is going to cast invisibility on Silky. Or
Regular
not
or
invisibility,
greater?
greater invisibility.
Yeah.
Greater invisibility on Silky. Sorry.
Okay. That's your bonus in action. I presume you're not going to move?
No.
Then
Thank
it's
you.
the Empress's turn. The Empress, having seen Grenache rush about, smacking all of her guards in the head,
One
looks
just
at the s-
vanishing from existence.
looks at the spear in his hands and says, "Where did you get that spear? Or, where did you get that spear?" Gotta keep these voices straight.
I appreciate you losing track of the accent.
Yes. Same.
It is a gift. I pulled the spear out in a friendly manner towards her to see if Temper would like to communicate.
Lake. Your turn.
I'm gonna blast this paladin up the
Pew
ass.
pew pew, bitch.
I don't get advantage anymore, but that's okay. I
You wish you were that cool.
still hit. That's probably. Is that 18 hit?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
Like I said, her armor is not magical. The weapon in her hand is very much so.
Well, average.
Well, you're doing something.
Yeah.
All right, Grenache, you spend your turn saying what you said and holding the spear out.
Okay.
Silky's turn. You hear her move, and then you hear her cast a heal spell on herself.
I thought you were gonna say, and then you hear like a million Estus flasks just being chugged all at once.
You're not even sure what it is, it's just constant chugging.
Let's see. Yeah. That's her turn. Lily.
The beast hath awakened. Let's fuck her up. Come back from that, you paladin shit.
You say you knock her out.
I do knock her out. I'm not gonna kill her.
Well, you're gonna try.
Ah!
All right. Aurelia is prepared to take the hit from this paladin.
Well, Lily's also right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, up to the paladin, I guess.
Damn it.
Ha ha! Lily
So it's
just
only
spits at the
Silky she can
paladin.
hit.
Yeah, both of. If your armor class is better than 17, you both of
Well,
those
who is
guys-
she attacking?
Lily.
My armor class is 20.
Oh,
so,
yeah. God, everyone has such better armor than me.
To be fair, I'm wearing the black robes of the Archmagi.
To be fair, my skin is literally made out of bark.
Gross. You, there's a lotion for that.
I need to find some like better magic armor or something.
You just
Dragon's
like
Blood.
just needs to moisturize is the problem.
All right. Well, Aurelia is
Hit him! Hit her!
as upset as she is. She has not lost all control of her, so she's not gonna like try to kill this paladin.
Smack her up!
She's just going to use her weapon attack and hope that that's enough.
Go to town on that paladin. Yeah, it does!
Yes!
Yeah, that should be
Yes!
enough.
That's a hit.
Calm down, because Aurelia doesn't do that much damage, but
I mean, it might
It
be
really
enough.
doesn't need to is the thing.
Yeah, we've basically got her done. Oh, well.
that's
No, that should do
probably
it.
Not gonna be enough.
12
I don't know.
is exactly what you had left.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
We knock her out. We knock her the fuck out.
There's still that one guard left who's been hounding Aurelia.
Yeah. Forgot to take his turn last time. Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, maybe
that
he'll finally
click?
hit.
He
gonna be
readied his
fun.
entire turn.
Oh no!
No.
This
Oh.
poor guy. He tries. Oh dear lord, does he try?
Am I mistaken? Or is that from a cheering?
That would not be a mistake.
Said Kieran, thank you.
Krillin, thank you, my favorite Dragon Ball Z character.
Lester
Like,
hasn't eaten shit yet, so you're wrong.
Lake's gonna run over to this guy, pull out and use the staff that they've been using to hit people with, or to zap people with magic, and hit this guy with it. That's still a
Yeah,
+2, right?
Yeah, it is a +2 quarterstaff when used in combat.
Yeah. So,
But, and just for reference, it doesn't look like a staff. It looks like you're holding a sapling and just carrying that along.
okay. Well, fair enough. I'm gonna. Even though this says Eldritch Blast, it has the same attack bonus because I have a +5 to strength as well. So, does a 17 hit his armor class?
Yeah.
Okay, now to look up how much a quarterstaff does in damage. Because
It's 1d. I think it's. Well, you would use it with both hands because you don't have anything in your offhand. So
Right.
that's a 1d8.
so 1d8 plus 7 because it's a +2 magical weapon and I have +5 strength bonus. 14 damage. If that brings him down, he is knocked out.
Well, he is one tenacious son of a bitch.
Oh my god!
God!
Just
Oh, yeah,
give up, please.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine. I can finish this.
Just had his turn also, so he's gonna try to hit Aurelia one last time.
I can
Please
finish
just
this.
stop.
That
This is
said,
worth-
Silky defending Aurelia would be the best possible thing.
yes, that would be good. Grenache is chatting, so
Yeah, for my part, I'm trying to convince Temper to communicate and try to, help alleviate the situation a bit by having the person in charge understand that we are not actually there to harm them.
I swear she talks, she's just shy.
Yeah, like Suki isn't going to use any of her special abilities or anything. You just hear a thump, and the guard crashes to the floor, unconscious. And combat is over.
All right.
Everyone is
Well,
either
time-
unconscious or dead.
Or
To go
banished.
hogtie
That-
my not girlfriend.
After a while, that guy just pops back into existence, sees everybody else is knocked down, is like, oh shit.
Well, at that point, the Empress is going to wave for him to stop.
Yeah.
Because, how did you get this spear? You say it was a gift. From whom?
From the Kyrian themselves. If you wish, perhaps she'd be willing to explain herself.
The Empress tentatively reaches out her hand, touches your spear, the long section of it that is the Kieran's actual horn. And you hear, Grenache, in your head, the Kieran's voice saying, "You are a worthy ruler." The Empress snaps her hand back for a second, places it back down. I am myself in whole. I have taken this form to help this one and his companions defeat the darkest evil that could possibly threaten this world, this existence. Those they have killed were in the thrall of its service, against their will, but impossible to return to how they were. One can be saved. I will save them. She turns around and sees Lily very carefully caring for her old friend. And just from that look, you can tell she doesn't really need any further explanation as to which one she's talking about.
All right. Okay.
The ones who are infected, they were the ones who told you, who warned you that your tributaries were being treasonous, were they not? This was part of the Dark One's plan. And at this, the Empress lifts her hand. You have done me a great service, it seems.
I'm only doing my duty to this world.
Very well. What of my guards? What of her?
We kept all the guards who I'm not sure how
Yeah,
much
they're
you
all
know.
okay.
They're all okay except for these two, but they were bad news. So
Yeah. By the way, have we seen like worms come out of them or whatever?
Um, well, the process takes a while, so it's not until after the Empress has been talking for some time before
Fair enough.
you can roll perception now.
perception is my bag.
I figure I won't roll because I'm not really near them.
Nah.
Could I roll still? Or...
Also distracted anyway.
30.
Very distracted.
Aurelia is also kind of just.
All right. Yeah. Everyone else is a bit distracted with everything else that's been going on, but yeah, Lake makes a point of walking up to the two dead people and just sort of watching their heads for a while. And sure enough, after a couple of minutes, you see worms starting to crawl out of their ears.
I stomp on them. I've stepped in worse on bare feet.
Oh God! When you first said you stomped on them, I forgot your feet were bare.
And this is how you get the
I wish I
hookworm. Can't believe Lake's gonna have fucking
This is how
hookworm.
you get fucking ringworm or hookworm, which is the one that goes in your feet. I don't know.
Thought it was hook.
Yeah, it's hookworm. What ringworm is the one that dogs get? Never mind.
No, that's heartworm.
That is
But
heartworm.
ringworm was also
No, ringworm.
Ringworm is different.
Ringworm is different, but I mean, Lake's
okay. Well,
feet are literally
ringworm
made out of
does
bark.
also affect dogs.
I
so
would
wasn't
also, I would like to point out that Lake's feet are also literally made out of bark, so it doesn't really matter.
Once again,
Wait,
there's a
ringworm is
cream for that.
fungus?
Well,
Okay.
It's called stop, like dismiss the spell that I've cast on myself that lasts for 8 hours a
Just
day.
fucking moisturize. Jesus.
so the Empress composes herself, takes a deep breath, gives another long look at the staff. Finally, she says, "Under normal circumstances, the penalty for killing anyone within sight of the Empress without her permission is death. But for doing me such a great service, by removing the darkness which has been, unfortunately, guiding our decisions, we shall permit you to live."
I bow my head gracefully.
Good, because I ain't planning on dying.
However, the two you have killed have been my longtime companions, presumably before they were corrupted, which is why I heeded their advice and intelligence. So if you would, please remove yourselves from my sight immediately.
Yeah, sure. Just give
Good.
me 1 second. I lean down and I touch the paladin, give her 1 hit point back, and then just sort of like bolt before she can stand up.
I mean,
She's fine. She's
though.
stable.
Yeah.
I know. I just wanted her to be conscious again. Kind of.
Hey, Grenache, I need you to haul a body.
Actually, Lake would probably be better for that because Lake has 21 strength.
I don't trust Lake, though.
What? I would not try. Look, listen. Lake knows that Lily literally cares about this woman, probably literally more than she cares about herself. So,
I'm just going to put this out there, but Aurelia has teleport.
Yes, please, just do that.
Yeah, you know what? I could just teleport. That is, I'm not
Yeah.
going to be using that for anything else today. So, yeah, peace out. Let's go.
bye.
All right. So we may not be getting a trade agreement with.
It's fine. She just knows you as a blonde.
Okay.
No,
That's
she saw the
true.
redhead.
Yeah, Aurelia's gonna fucking notice her hair now and get out.
It's fine. She'll never remember. She won't realize that you're a redhead. She'll forget.
All right.
Time to whip out the box.
Well, what happens in the box is going to have to wait for next time.
You know what? I'm okay with that. It's pretty late.
Box.
Yes.
Yes. But as it is, congratulations on getting through the combat. I figured the paladin would give you the most trouble, but I didn't quite realize how much more trouble
Well,
compared to the other PCs.
you said like the first back down below 100 hit points, and that was like less than half of her. It was like more than half of her health. I was like, oh, okay.
To be fair, you probably didn't expect me to tear through the wizard's throat on my first turn.
Yeah, that
Otherwise-
was.
Yeah, that great big fuck you.
Otherwise, you guys would have seen a lot more counter spells than you did.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, also from Aurelia.